Alenia had saved, also keeping a thorough eye above deck. He's been actually keeping watch this entire time as things have been kind of going on.
Are people calling me captain? Is that happening? Or
No one
no?
has, in the moment at the time, they had called you captain, but no one is addressing you so formally as commands are being given. Right now, you're just kind of giving casual commands of just like, asking this, asking this. Uh, they're not really responding with an I captain as it's not such a formal setting.
I am a
Okay.
captain.
With everyone, once I know everyone is, once the ship is being taken care of, I am also going to look for Veritan and Eve and Elenia.
Okay. And it's a small ship for the most part. You all manage to find each other.
I'm gonna guys
Are you guys above or below deck right now?
Say below?
We're still below deck, right? That's where we started.
Hey guys, while we have a moment, can you meet me in the captain's quarters, really quick, please?
Yeah.
Please. And I lead them to the
Sure.
captain's quarters.
Okay. All right.
And once we get inside, I shut the door, and I go, shit, guys, I can't be captain, guys. Holy fuck, I can't be captain. I'm not a captain. What's going on here? What's happening? I can't be a captain. I've never captained the ship before. What's going on?
You're doing a great job.
Calm down. Calm down.
Am I doing a great job? This all happened so fast. And I just kind of, and I'm just like pacing back and forth. This I was not expecting. Bowden was supposed to be the captain, and he's dead. Granted, he was blind, so that's, But
He's currently just missing. It's not saying he's dead yet.
Elenia, yes, correct. Sorry, I didn't mean to. But holy fuck, guys! Holy fuck! They called me captain.
Fine. I mean, you've been quite the leader since we left port. You're the one that got the ship up and running in the first place.
You could be co-captain and Elenia be captain.
I mean, I've been on this ship many times with Bowden as the captain, and I mean, you seem to be doing a pretty good job. I'm happy to help out. I'm kind of just moving around and checking on anybody, but it seems like you kind of got it down. Sorry you're so stressed out about it.
No, it's just I was not. I don't want to be a captain.
What?
I don't want to be tied to a ship like that. I don't. It's someone who calls this ship home should be the captain, and they're calling me captain. And yes, I knew what I was doing, and I've fared my fair share of storms. But holy fuck, guys! I mean, okay, I know we've only known the show for a week, but you guys are basically my three best friends right now. So like.
Kind of as you say that, Rune's gonna pop out of my pocket and jump on the captain's table.
It'd be like
Four best friends. Excuse me. Oh no.
You don't. Okay.
What do you think? Like fuck.
Well, firstly,
Am I doing okay?
Yeah, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Also, you don't have to be a captain forever. This could be just a one-time captain thing.
I think that's totally true. I mean,
Like this one time,
I
you're
think
a captain.
the crew just needs a symbol right now of strength.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that can guide us through whatever we're about to get into. We know we're in dangerous waters, but to be honest, they've seen you as some sort of symbol on this ship, and a symbol is something we can really use right now.
A symbol.
Everybody's used to working on the ship. That's why we chose them. So they're used to the ship, and you're used to being on a ship. So,
I think at the end
That
of the
could
day,
be a symbol.
Lily, you have to understand, we are also here for you. You may be the captain, but we are also here to assist in any way that you need.
And I kind of sit down behind the desk. Okay. Sorry, but I didn't mean to unload all this on you, but it just kept building, and I had to talk to someone. Because this is crazy. This is crazy.
This whole journey is
No,
a lot
this
for
is
all
crazy.
of us.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
What? I almost forgot I was sick.
I didn't.
Billy,
Yeah.
you can be honest with us, but I think we can all assume we will also look to you to what the best course of action is for how we press on. I mean, you have the crew on your side from what we can all see, and you do know the waters. You've considered it to be your home. This is nothing different. You just happen to now command a ship. Of course, it's a big
I just happened
responsibility
to command a ship.
for all of us, but we're behind you every step of the way.
We are.
Okay. Okay.
Is there a captain's hat
Okay.
somewhere in this quarters?
As you say that, and this thought goes through your head, Rune dashes down and goes back into the captain's area and pulls out a captain's hat.
I'm gonna see Rune pull it out, and I'm gonna use my mage hand, to grab it and place it on his head. So what's next, Captain?
Do we, does anyone have a little bit of a bottle of whiskey? We'll have a cheers to the symbol of the captain.
With a symbol.
The,
The symbol captain.
yeah.
The symbol.
Captain of the symbol. And just like that, the captain of the symbol was born.
Yes.
And in
Yes.
Veritan's head, he hears 1,000 mermaids below the deck just go, the symbol of the captain.
and the boat speeds up for a second. What the?
We all don't.
Jesus.
Okay.
Head now, come on.
The mermaid.
Okay. Thank you guys. You're right. We need to figure out what to do next. Okay.
Well,
They're
let's-
fixing the ship. We
let's
have.
think about what
There's a
happened.
wrecked ship with
Sales.
whirlwind thing. Do you think that's?
I mean, I
Oh.
have seen magic before, but that is some seriously strong stuff. I know, Eve, you've dabbled with the natures of the world, it seems. Have you ever seen anything quite like that, naturally?
No, I've never been quite on water so big. So I've never seen. It's as if it's a tornado on water.
DM, have I seen anything like what's going on right now in my kind of time on the seas on the Calypso?
Make a history check.
Come on.
Can I do so as well? Just to, if there's anything.
Don't you dare with the sailing ship.
What?
I don't know why I have. I don't
You've-
even know. Whatever.
So you've seen water spouts. The ship also apparently has never seen anything like this. The mermaids all have concluded together and with their hive mind.
Awesome.
Elenia, you have seen water spouts, and you have seen things that kind of might be related to this. You've seen storms, big ones, but at the same time, though, you've never seen something like this to this level. And there's an overwhelming sense of kind of abnormality, magic or something, if you will, but something all together, adding all this in, it just feels almost like a pressure.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the question: do we look? We could keep going through the storm, and risk more of those things, and who knows? But I don't know if that thing, if that ship has anything to do with the cause of the storm. I don't know. Is it worth checking out? How do you guys feel?
Well, I mean, I guess we should be asking how do you two feel? Elenia and Eve, you are the ones that are currently infected. Are you feeling all right?
I don't feel any different than I did yesterday or the day before. This armor, this armor definitely has been keeping me warm and being able to keep me stable somehow.
Well, I
mean,
think our priority is to get you healthy, and the people back home we do know are still struggling with this infection. But, and I mean, I'm not quite sure if this ship sinks or goes down in any way, we could almost consider
Dead.
it's not going to be easy to find the next course of action to cure whatever you have.
Here's something that just struck my mind. You know all the things we found in Croker's cave? Do we have them? Have you guys checked? Have we checked them yet?
Yes, I checked. I checked all the items out. There was nothing abnormal about it. Just we had a map case, and there was some celestial writing on the outside, from what I understand. I do dabble in the language
Oh, dude.
a bit, for fun. And a couple other just miscellaneous little items here and there, but nothing of outstanding.
Nothing. I was hoping maybe we found something that could help us. Even Elenia, did you find anything in the cave that might?
I mean, besides the sickness, no.
The sickness. Sure, that is probably what we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing else.
How are we on crew right now? Did we lose anybody else besides Bowden? Are we shorthanded?
No, I don't believe so. Bowden was the only casualty.
If we were to get another fight, how are we all feeling? I'm feeling a little. My Arcana is a little weak currently.
That's what I'm afraid of. With that ship, with the whirlwind thingy.
I mean, we could all assume it's the Sea Hag, correct? I mean, that's the best.
That's my assumption. That's my assumption. And if that is her abode, then who knows if a fight could ensue. And I do worry about the outcome if we're not at our strongest. Do you think it's...
I know we're at the eye of the storm, but it may be a long shot and sailing would be very difficult, but couldn't we figure out the direction that the storm is going in? And we could figure out what direction the storm is going in and seeing if it's going in our direction that we want to go. And if so, what if we manage to sail well enough to be in the middle of the eye, or you know what I'm trying to say, the whole time until the storm.
Right, you want to follow the storm.
Yeah.
The eye. But from what I know, the storm isn't moving. From what I know, the storm is staying in one place.
Oh, okay.
The storm is actually growing from the center here that we see that tornado.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's a very adorable idea.
All right now, Captain, relax.
Maybe subtract patronization.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adorable idea.
Very adorable idea.
Captain.
Right.
Have my support.
Great. Captain Simple, was it? Oh, wait, no.
Like I've been called worse.
How's the ship's repairs currently?
It's underway.
Do we know?
Werbin and Jurgen.
Do you know how long it may be until we're 100% with that?
Did they give me an idea, DM, of how long it would be till the ship is 100%?
Couple hours at least.
Couple hours at least. I guess what we could do is rest longer. Maybe nap. Maybe really do a good old fashioned resting.
Is this captain's orders to nap?
A long
This
rest.
might be. captain's
Your
orders.
first
to
orders,
nap.
huh? To nap.
To nap. First orders. My first official business as captain is we all must nap.
We must all have rotations. Probably.
We can all take shifts, helping keep watch to make sure nothing comes at us. But I'd rather, if we truly are about to encounter a sea hag, I'd rather we all be 100%.
Actually, that's something I'd like to bring up.
What?
You probably didn't notice last fight. We actually weren't from the start at 100%. The 2 glass blades that we have hired seem to have been occupied keeping watch over our uninvited guests on this ship.
Oh fuck! I forgot about her. That's right.
I ran into them
They
just to have a quick
didn't come up to
conversation.
help because they said they were busy watching her.
That's what they said. We do have Volna's weapon.
Did we tell them to do that?
I told them to keep an eye on her, but not to the extent that they would not help and assist in the fight. But apparently that's what happened. And one of the girls that we do have, she was just afraid. She hasn't been on water like this before, and I think it got the best of her. But
Okay.
I did have a talk with them. I think maybe I have sparked a little bit of courage from them to whatever's going to come up next, but it seemed Volna is in an uncooperative place. We do have her weapon, yes, but do you feel comfortable giving this weapon back to her?
I don't know. Stowaways, never trusted one. As far as I know, it's dishonorable. DM, is there a brig on this ship? Okay. We don't have a brig here, but maybe we can find... Because you're right, those 2 would have come in handy. And it would definitely come in handy if we were to fight something like a sea hag. Maybe we can figure something. Maybe we can figure something out, a different way to hold her. I mean, she's lucky that Bowden didn't tie her to the main mast. People have done a lot worse to stowaways. But I don't think we should give her the weapon. Definitely not.
I'm under that impression as well. It seems the only time we've seen a sign of good doing is when she was under the effects of your charm, but since then, she's only been a little uncooperative.
Well, I think the reason she's stowed away is true, but I just don't trust her character. I don't know, Evelenia, what do you think?
I mean, it's unknown, like, we don't know her very well, so... I mean, I do agree it's a little risky to maybe give her a weapon, but also we don't want 2 of our members of the ship to be guarding her at the expense of not helping. You know?
Okay. Yeah, leave that to me. I'll figure that out. In the meanwhile, I say let's rest up until we're at 100% before we push forward.
I'd say that's a good start.
Yeah.
All right. I put my hand in. All right, team.
All
Here we
right,
go.
Cat.
Yeah.
Which do we have a name?
The symbol.
The what?
The symbol.
The symbols on 3. 1, 2, 3. Symbols.
Right.
All right, we got to work on that. Okay,
I'm
let's
like-
go.
Eve is obviously Earth. I'm obviously air. You're obviously fire. You're a dragon. And
Oh, okay.
Earth has never been on a ship, but we'll call him water.
Yeah.
Nice.
Our powers combined.
We become the symbol. All right, and with that, I'm gonna head out and start looking for like if there's a closet or something on the ship.
Okay.
Oh no! First, I'm gonna go up to Warbin and Jurgen and tell the crew that we're gonna be resting up for a while. That's gonna be the first thing I do.
Okay.
Are we
Billy,
all?
are you all following him, or Billy, are you just going out by yourself?
I'll just follow at this point.
Yeah,
See
I
how the
wanna
crew
kind of-
reacts to his new role.
Well, I want to talk to Veritan for a second. So, like, as everyone starts to follow Billy, I want to just, like, kind of tap Veritan on the...
Okay, so Alenia and
Oh my
Billy,
God.
you leave, and Veritan, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
And I keep walking. I'm just kidding.
What a dick!
I'm just kidding.
So, I guess
I'll
you
turn
don't
around.
all-
I'll turn around. I run faster.
I pick up the pace.
I should have made, like, a character who's, like, you know, a little promiscuous and just, like, randomly keeps hitting on all the boys individually. That would have been
Oh my god.
Who says that character doesn't exist already?
yeah,
Uh,
exactly. Okay.
I'll. Yes.
I-
What is it?
Pulled you aside because I kind of forgot about something until Billy mentioned the cave. I did find something in the cave, and I didn't think much of it. I just thought I would use it, you know, if I needed to mend my clothes or, you know, add an extra stitch or, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I want to pull out like a little cloth and like show him the little needle that I found in the cave.
Okay. So looking at this, you notice that it looks like there's like a pouch that she has that has like a bunch of little slots. It looks like for just perhaps other needles. And there's one needle in this pouch.
So I didn't think much of it before I, you know, I didn't want to present it in front of everyone in case it was like just a needle. And it's like, this could save our ship a little needle, but technically, and give false hope. But technically, I found this in the cave, and I don't know if you can sense magic on it or.
Have you touched this?
You know, I definitely thought I would use it more, but no, I haven't yet.
I will look into this, and I'll reach out my hand and take it from you if you're gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
I will take the cloth pouch, and I will. I'll just hold it for now. Do you mind if perhaps I do this a little bit later once we get in order?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I kind of pulled you aside and told you now, and then we can let me know when you do it and like what you find.
You'll be the first.
Awesome. Thanks.
Of course.
Billy, you and Lenia emerge above deck, and immediately you hear a conversation from Casimir and Varric. Casimir is kind of an old, looks like you would define like a sea rat in terms of just like he's this rugged, scruffy, just kind of a little bit dirty human, and kind of a little bit of like just like kind of like grungy overall. And Varric is again more of an elegant man, but at the same time though is missing a hand. And Casimir's just looking at him like, I tell you that all the gods have hidden the bathrooms in this world. Sure, you need to go. Sure, you remember going. But when was the last time you remember walking into a bathroom? When was the last time you saw one? And Varric is just kind of like casually just kind of like looking out into the water as though they've had this conversation before several different times.
Keep the philosophers busy for a while.
Pardon me, gentlemen. Can I get the attention of the crew, really quick?
Aye. And everyone just kind of like gathers around a little bit. People all kind of start to move around and just, you see this milling, but overall they all kind of just get into a state of attention, but it's casual.
I kind of look over to Elenia for a quick look of confidence. And then I turn back and I'm like, well, I think we can all agree that what we just went through was pure shit.
Aye.
Aye. And the loss of Bowden is nothing any of us will and should take lightly. However, I think he would wish for us to press on the best way we can. And I think the best way we can is if we truly take some time, now that we're in this eye, to really mend our wounds. So I say we take the rest of the day, everyone. Let's fix up the ship, fix up yourselves before we do any further action.
Are you gonna look for him? Hey, are we gonna go back home at this point? Listen, what if we just keep going forward? And you just hear kind of like a bunch of different questions are assaulting you at once right now. I'm scared of this place. We've been here before. I tell you, it's all bad things happening here.
Kind of look over to Elenia. I know. It's a lot of scary things are happening right now. But we have a task in front of us. This frigid woe back home is no joke, and if we were to simply turn back, then what did we accomplish here? What did Bowden, God forbid, die for?
And you just see the twins in the distance just going, he's not dead. Bowden would never die.
Aye. Maybe he's not dead. But for now, we do not know that. And I do not want to risk any more lives going further into that storm, going back into that storm. So for now, I know a lot of you want to act, but I think the best thing to do is to rest and to stay still. And then once we're ready, we will move on.
What if they come back? Aye, what if those creatures come back?
Then we will fight. But we've been here now for an hour or so. We haven't seen any of them. I think we may be safe for the moment. Hopefully.
Should we keep a lookout?
Aye, yes. We will all be taking shifts throughout the night. And I will assign those shifts once I'm done with this announcement.
Are you done with your announcement yet?
I am done with my announcement. Everyone, please get back to work. Thank you.
Hear, hear.
And Veritan, you and Eve come up at the end of this, right, and catching just the very last bits of it.
And as I do, I just turn around and give the...
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. That being said,
Successful.
all right, I'm just gonna go up to Billy. Is everything in order?
Everything's in order. I have to make a watch list. And of course, us four should be on that list. I think myself, I'll take the first watch. If any of you want to join me, let me know. And then we'll continue forward.
That sounds great.
I'll join you on the first watch.
Great, good. I was hoping you'd say that. Okay.
I'm gonna go down below back deck, and I'll just let them know. I'm gonna be in the captain's quarters, just preparing.
Oh fuck! I have to deal with the vulva thing.
Volna.
The vulva thing. No matter what you say, it's gonna be vulva.
Because all of you are perverted.
No, we're not.
It's just a better name.
You're
I'm
the
gonna
one
go.
who's
I'm gonna go
capable now.
below deck, and I'm gonna look for like a closet or something, like a small closet that might. Be.
You find a bin of potatoes um, that she was in. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
While he's doing an investigation check, can I go get a pint of beer for everyone? Or I know we're not all
Five.
together, like I'll pass it around. Like I'll go to
Okay.
and then I'll give one to Veritan and his captain's thing and
Eve, you spend about 10 minutes trying to figure out where the ale is kept. It's not something that they just kind of like have in large amounts on the ship. It's kind of more of a celebratory thing. But you do manage to find the ale and a random assortment of cylinders to put it in. And at this point, we will say that you spent another 10 minutes making your rounds, kind of just handing out this beer.
Let me guess. She also found a ring in one of the bottles, huh? Just kidding.
Somebody sounds a little jealous.
Oh.
Okay, and let's see, you, Billy, you did not find anything, strangely enough, that really like resembles the size of the dwarf. It's again, the captain's quarters had some chests and various things, but it seems like a lot of the spaces that things were held in, it just disappeared. Like you can tell things were taken off the ship. You get the sense that Bowden had gotten rid of cargo and various things with the Sea Hag herself. You just have kind of an assortment of crates and various things in that regard, like the one that she was in.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the potato crate.
Okay.
I'm gonna tip the potato crate over and empty out all the potato contents.
Okay.
I am then going to flip it back up. I'm going to take a hammer and piton, and I'm going to poke air holes throughout the box.
Okay.
And then I'm going to call Selly and Mila to bring Volna over.
And you watch as Selly comes over, kind of stoic. Mila just looks at you and then looks at Volna and just goes, "What do you plan on doing with her? What?
Well,
Are you putting her back in the crate?"
she planned on taking the whole voyage in the crate. I figure she'll go back into her quarters.
Were you planning on sitting the whole time in the crate? And you just hear Volna just like kind of like, I mean, I was planning on going out and how was I going to go to the bathroom? But
I'll give you some rations and and I'll find some water somewhere for you. But this is the best I can do for you. I don't trust you farther than I can throw you, and we need these two for whatever we're doing. So you're going.
you can
back
use
to the
me.
crate.
I know how to use a weapon. I could be of service. I could help you. Why lose? What? I mean, I'm just saying. It doesn't make any sense if they were down here and I was down here. All three of us could have been doing something at this point.
Look, you're lucky. I'm not doing anything worse to you, stowaway. You're going in the crate. And girls, and I motion for them to get her in there.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay, I'm gonna use forceful presence
Okay.
to give myself advantage.
Who's he intimidating?
Kind of all of them at this point. I would actually say it's more so Mila and
That's a nat
What's
20, baby.
Bam.
and Mila immediately just kind of like, yes, okay, Billy. Sally's just like, yes, sir. And Volna just looks at you and just feels, she just looks kind of dejected and just like, I wish that I had. No, it's too late for wishes now. And she just goes in the crate.
I'm gonna give her like 3 days of rations of my own. I'm gonna throw in my own water thing. And then I'm gonna put the lid on, hammer the nails back in, and then find the heaviest thing I can find and put it on top of the box.
And Mila and Sally just kind of watch you do this. They're not really helping out in any way. So
That's fine. And then I turn to the girls. I turn to the girls, knowing full well that Volna can hear me. And I say, look, I know this may seem cruel, but she could have asked. She could have asked to aboard the ship. She could have worked her way through. But instead, she took the sleazy way. Okay? Now, like I said,
and
I'm doing
what if
her...
you said no? What if you all had said no and she never got on? This is Mila, by the way.
Oh, okay. That wasn't my call. And who knows? We needed people. We might have said yes. There was probably a good chance we would have said yes, because for what we were doing, we needed people. And yes, she wasn't experienced, but neither are you two, and we brought you on. Neither are Veritin or Eve, and they're here.
You requested.
And I trust
this.
them more than most people here. So, I'm just saying, she should have done the honorable thing. And with that, I leave.
Anything else, Captain?
No, you two rest up. It's going to be a big day tomorrow.
Would you like us in the guard ship, Captain?
Yes, that'd be good.
Okay. How are you guys doing this staggered guard?
Very, very well.
Oh, wow. Okay. You all succeed.
That was the best answer.
Whoa. I just got out DM'd. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. He wasn't expecting
Oh,
that.
damn. How does he roll on very well?
Yep, I did it. I did it. It's my feet.
I'll go through the list of people and I'll write a schedule for the watch to make sure everyone gets an appropriate amount of rest. And I'll couple myself and Lenia for one of those shifts and Veritin and Eve for another one of those shifts.
Okay, so you're just doing kind of a staggered shift. Are you doing like just like half, like one shift and one shift? Are you doing multiples? Like I'm just trying to figure out like how many hours you guys are essentially resting for.
It's gonna be a full long rest. And
True,
so
but
it's
if you're
gonna
doing
be
a staggered,
it's gonna be 2-hour shifts.
okay. So then if it's 2-hour shifts, how many shifts?
How many hours
I
will
do
we be
8.
there?
Because I mean, technically it's
Yeah, what time is it? How many hours would it be until like morning next day?
you're not really sure. It's kind of hard to get a gauge of where it is, but it does feel a little like darker than it was earlier. You
Okay,
get the sense that it's been a long, long day.
I'm gonna say 4 shifts.
Okay.
For a total of 8 hours, and myself and Will and us as a core will take 2 of them. You know what I mean?
Okay. For a total of 8 hours.
Yeah, and so I'll do it where Lenny and I will take the first shift, and Veritin and Eve will take the
Third?
third shift.
Technically, a long rest is 6 hours plus
But then
2, just
Then
downtime.
they'll take the last.
So that's 8
then
hours.
they'll take the last shift. I guess. I think that will make the most sense.
What I'm getting at is that it's going to take 8 hours for a long rest.
That's fine.
So if it's one shift will be 8 hours from start to finish. What I'm asking is if you're doing multiple shifts, who's watching during the shift that you're doing the initial 8?
Oh no, I'm saying that each shift is
2 hours.
each shift is like is 2 hours, and so like for the long rest you get at least the 6 hours you need to just sleep, and then like you know 2 hours of just not really doing a whole lot, and like keeping watch is
Okay,
my idea.
We'll say that a light guard, you're not really looking, but you're at the same time looking. So we'll say a light guard, 6 hours. So then, again, just to figure this out, so that's 6 hours for the first shift, starting from there, and then you're going to do the second and third. Again, are you looking at just 2 shifts, then 8 hours total with a 4-hour gap in between, which everyone's asleep? Or are you looking to do you guys first and then like other people after the fact?
That's what I mean. I mean
Okay.
like. I mean, like Eleni and I will take the first shift. 2 deckhands, like the twins, will take the second shift. Veritin and Eve will take the third shift, and then like Werbin and Oscar will take the 4th shift. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Sure.
If that makes sense.
I would just to kind of expedite this whole thing. I would say that do all of your shifts either together or not, because you can't split up a long rest. So anyone going down and then coming up for a shift in the middle of a long rest would not gain the benefits of it.
Okay, fine. We'll do all our shift. We'll do our shift together.
Sure. So then we'll just say that you guys all do the first shift of going to sleep, and then everyone else is kind of watching in the meantime.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Okay.
So I'm assuming Barrington and I are technically the second shift.
No, we're now all four of us are now doing it together. Is what's going on.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other deck, and then everyone else on deck is taking their
All
time.
hands on deck.
Mm.
Okay.
That makes sense, I guess. Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense. So we're still awake for a little while now while we're on watch, huh?
I think we're gonna go to sleep first, and then that's what it'll go.
So you guys are the first sleep, and then the rest of the crew is watching, splitting the shifts, and we'll say that you kind of staggered it in a sense. And so you guys all make your way into a long rest, and you all recoup.
Just to DM, just to ask, you said we couldn't take like 6 hours and then 2 hours of downtime in the middle somewhere to make 8 hours?
Technically, in order for a long rest to function, you can't have it be interrupted.
Well, it's interrupted with combat or action, but a long rest is considered an extended downtime, not like sleeping. It's like, it could be anything. You could sleep for an hour and then go like talk or eat.
So you're saying that it's a cumulative thing?
It's an accumulative thing. It's like, but if within those 8 hours something happens, like an attack or something that is not just downtime activity, then it kills the long rest.
Yeah, that was my understanding too. But I mean, it's fine the way it works right now.
I just wanted to confirm that, but yeah, you're right. It doesn't really matter either way.
I guess we can consult the handbook.
It doesn't actually dictate that. It says during which a character sleeps for at least 6 hours and performs no more than 2 hours of light activity, such as reading, talking, or standing watch. So
yeah, that's what I mean.
Say,
yeah.
Sure. So I will say that based on that, as long as it is a cumulative, that you can interrupt that. So if that is the case and you want to do that, then we can break up the watch in that sense where you do the 2 hour increments.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to do that.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
So moving forward into the game, we'll treat it as such where a long rest can be broken up in this way.
Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yep. Thanks for clarifying that, Barrington.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys are doing bracketed watches, where again it's just shifts, but you all essentially the entire crew will have rested at the end of 8 hours.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So you all make your way and kind of go to sleep in the different watches. Who has the first watch?
Myself and Alinea do.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Both of us.
Just Billy and with advantage.
Okay. Oh, because she's aiding me? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay. All right. While the storm itself kind of rages a little bit outside, it gets darker. Nothing really seems to be going on outside of that. You do hear just like the normal sounds of the ship. Different things kind of going on. The vortex that you've heard, it's getting darker out there, but at the same time, you still kind of get the same faint sounds that like of the sails on the ship moving, of just like you're getting used to the sounds in the area and just like this weird pressure overall. But nothing eventful happens.
When you say pressure, does it like does it feel like cabin pressure, like when I'm in an airplane and your ears are popping?
Make an insight check.
Are my eardrums bleeding from this pressure?
Yeah. 7.
You just get the sense that there is just some sort of like a sense of pressure. You're not really sure what that sensation is from, but you just feel a strange amount of pressure.
Okay, I'm having an anxiety attack. That's great.
Under pressure.
Ow.
All right. Next shift. Who is on the next shift?
Those would be the twins are on the next shift.
Okay.
Actually, while Eleni and I are keeping watch, can I just go back in time for like a hot second?
Okay, sure.
I just want to look to Eleni and be like, so how are you doing?
Not good. I mean, I've got frigid woe covering my body. Bowden went overboard, and I'm in disbelief that that's even happened and hoping that he's not dead, but not sure. My mom's a mess because of everything that's going on. It's kind of why, I mean, I've been on the ship a million times. I could captain it myself, but you seem pretty comfortable, so since you didn't outright reject it, I didn't really go against it.
I mean, if you want to captain it, by all means, feel free.
I do not.
Well, that makes two of us. Well, fuck. I'm sorry about Bowden. I feel like he was kind of the dad to you.
Closest I ever had.
Yeah. I kind of lost a dad. Kinda.
Kinda?
In a way. Or he lost me. I don't know. But anyway, I'm sorry. I wish we could have done something.
Follow-up question, but I'm not sure exactly what to ask.
Yeah, you don't have to ask anything. But as the crew, I hope the crew's feelings of his livelihood is true. That he has somehow survived this. He seemed like a tough guy.
That he is.
And with that, I'm just going to take out my lute and start playing a little bit.
Yes, play us a song. Something relaxing.
Yeah.
And the sounds of Billy's lute just kind of echo off into the dark, kind of playing into the storm itself. And despite this surreal nature around you, Elenia, and the darkness and this pressure kind of coming in, it's mingling in a way that just kind of adds a weird veil of reassurance. There's just somehow hope imbued in those notes that just seem to be pushing out, as faint as it is against the sound of a storm echoing in the background. Just feels like there's something to hold on to. Alright, and you guys finish up your watch, and the twins come up. Elenia, Captain, we got it from here.
Alright. You let us know first thing if something happens.
Oh, we'll let everyone know first thing.
Alright. Follow Elenia back down.
I turn to Billy and I say, by the way, what did you end up doing with Bulva, was it?
Oh, I put her back in her original quarters.
You mean the crate?
Yeah, the crate. I poked a few air holes though, so she's fine. I gave her food. I gave her food and water. Trust me. Trust me. You know how some ships treat stowaways. That was
Yeah, it does make me wonder what her plan was, because now I'm thinking, what, is she just meant to piss and shit all over herself? But
dude. I was thinking the
what was
same
her
thing.
plan
It was
otherwise?
a 9-day journey. What the fuck was she gonna do? Survive off potatoes the whole time? And how did she breathe with all those potatoes?
Oy. All right. Well,
Potatoes are poisonous, by the way, if you don't cook them. They are poisonous raw. They're full of I think it's arsenic. I don't even know. I heard you're not supposed to eat them raw. And was he gonna live off that? I think I saved her life. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
right. Well, I mean, she's fine for now, but we should probably loop back around to that. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll check on her. I put something really heavy on. I put like a heavy barrel on top of her, so she ain't getting out. But yeah, we'll check on her in a couple days.
Maybe in a day.
Okay, a day. We'll check on her in a day.
I just would hate to make an enemy out of someone who could otherwise help us that we don't know. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. She's what I know why she's doing it. What she's doing, what the reason is noble, but her actions aren't, and so I'm torn. All I know is that I think she needs a little punishment because she made the wrong choice, and she has to be punished for that. Maybe in a day or two we can let her out and, I don't know, rethink it. But for now, I think she's where she needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of what her plan was, so...
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Seems
Yeah.
cool, but also effective, so...
And anything, the conditions are better now. It's roomier, and she has food and water. So, like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
right. All right, let's get some sleep for a sec, or
Yeah.
rest for a minute.
All right. Sounds good.
And you guys end up making your way back to the captain's quarters at that point, and waking up Eve and Veritan for their shift. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the twins, and then it's going to be
Yeah, the
Apex, right?
twins are.
Okay.
Yeah, the twins.
So you
are,
guys kind of all have made your way to the captain's quarters and have kind of found different positions and such with your bedrolls to sleep. After a while, you hear a knocking at the door, and one of the twins walks in. And Veritan, you just feel a faint kind of hand on you. Excuse me, sir. It's your shift.
So it is. And I'll just come out of my trance. And I will attend to my shift.
And Eve, you wake up to the sounds of that going on, and you also join Veritan for the shift.
I'm going to throw my hood on over my head. And just get warm for the top deck.
Pop dark.
Top deck.
Well, how you doing, Veritan?
Honestly, and I'm gonna look at Eve and just kind of really look at her. I'm not doing too great.
What happened?
And I'll kind of move a collar on her side. I feel guilty for this right here, to be honest. And it's been kind of eating at me for quite some time. I feel like I'm responsible for all of you having been affected by this.
Why would it be your fault? We all went into the cave willingly.
Yes, but as I once upon a time did back home, I took a brash action and you all suffered the consequences. Look at me, I'm fine, but I put this on two people that seem to take me in the most on this path that, to be honest, I'm still a little lost on. And now we're out here. Who knows where this is? I'm beyond lost at this point. But I'm just trying to keep my head above water, as they would say.
Well, I don't think any of us know what's going on or why we're here on watch, why the storm is still, why, I got affected, Elenia got affected, and Billy and you didn't. I mean, it's all a mystery. Maybe I know Elenia and I were closer to the girls. Maybe they had something that was on them that gave them to me. I don't know. I feel like if it was the dust from the cave, we all would have been infected.
Vera, to make an insight check.
Insight. Bam.
Bam.
You get that with advantage.
Oh, with sailing ship. Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah.
Dude,
It wasn't
I
me.
can't
I'm not. I'm pulling your rights to sailing ship.
No.
believe- That's really funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, what the?
Okay.
Whoa.
What am I
although-
inciting, by the way?
As she says those words about the cave, as well as just the interaction with the girls and such, from what you've gathered about the disease, and how it's been spreading around the village and such, you just feel that the cave in this situation was the source of what affected her and Elenia. And despite what she says, it genuinely feels like you know the truth, at least, of how this circumstance came about.
Well, I guess I'll just ask Eve, are you, with that role, do you feel like you're being genuine to me?
Yeah.
Got it. So, I guess would I feel guilty at this point with that knowledge still then? I mean, if she's being genuine with me, is she forgiving me and now I still feel guilty, or?
Just you have she has a certain set of beliefs of like what she thinks happened and is making up any kind of reasoning around it, but at the same time though, you have a deep belief of like and knowledge of kind of what you think actually happened. And so it's based on what she's saying, it's just kind of a deeper truth that it's, even though what she's saying might be putting honeyed words on it or just trying to see the bright side of things, maybe even being genuine about it, and just not knowing that what actually probably went down.
That confused it more. No. Meaning, like, I'm saying, there's no way the cave could have done it to me if you and Veritan, you and Billy didn't get sick as well. But you believe that there's.
Yeah. I just.
It is. There's no way the cave didn't get me and Elenia sick, and you may know something more than I do.
Got it.
Yeah. So, like, I'm trying to make you feel not guilty, but you might still feel guilty because you have more knowledge. Right, babe?
Yep.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Translator over here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm marrying the guy, so.
Got it. Okay.
I try.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your watch kind of continues. Go ahead and make who's keeping watch at this point?
Me and Veritan?
No, but like who's making the roll?
Oh, I can make the roll. I haven't rolled anything today.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Eve, it's dark at this point. You don't really see the vortex in the distance just because of the light kind of coming through. It's gone at this point. You see flashes of lightning still going out in the storm, and you're able to make out enough to kind of see around the ship. The torches are lit, and you're seeing beyond that. Overall, though, the waters still seem calm. It's just there's not much going on. again,
And with that role, I feel safe that like nothing's gonna sneak up on us or be something.
you just this is from what you've seen.
Right.
You've not seen anything to suggest it, but that's only what you've seen.
Okay, great.
Okay. And you guys finish up your watch. All right. Who's got the last watch at this point?
It's Werbin and Jurgen are the last ones.
Okay.
Swervin and Yorvin.
Werbin and
Jurgen, sir.
Okay.
Jurgen.
Oh, you're
Veritan, you go down and you find the carpenters and you manage to wake them up and they resume their watch.
Cool.
Oh, hi. Okay, lad, we'll take it from here.
Thank you.
And on that note, I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Oh, we should all.
I'm gonna as well.
Mm-hmm.
BRB.
I should probably pee too, huh? Sing me a song of a lass that is gone.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight.
Cause we're all in a mood.
Sup?
Hey. I can see how that was confusing for you.
Well, I wasn't looking to roll on anything like that. That's what caught me off guard. I was just having a conversation with her, like as a genuine kind of, like, this is how I'm feeling. Are you okay? Not like looking into the deep part of like science behind, because I honestly don't know the science behind it. This is the first time I even knew the science behind it. That yes, this was definitely it. So it was more the guilt in me was the conversation I was having with her, not like, you know, that's what caught me off guard. I wasn't looking to insight, this is the catalyst to you getting sick. It was like, I have a feeling this was, and do you understand my feeling? Like, I feel guilty. So from the genuine conversation we were having to roll on something just caught me off guard. So
Got it.
The bathroom break was a good call. I literally
I had to pee
chugged
so
a
bad.
Sapporo before I left my parents' house.
yeah,
I was like, oh,
Sapporo,
shit.
that's some good beer.
Yeah, Christopher brought a 6-pack because my dad made sushi.
Your dad makes sushi? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I make sushi.
Doesn't his
too.
dad do?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. But it was fun though. We've been doing a lot of stuff like kind of where we make a bunch of stuff together, especially because Katie and Christopher are vegan, so it's got to be a little different. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So, we fucking dead yet or what?
Still
You
alive.
are still alive.
Oh,
It's like, make an insight check.
yeah. I fell overboard.
Am I dead?
Can I perception check my own death really quick?
You're making that with disadvantage.
Right. Make a history check. Do you know if you died or not in your
Yeah.
past?
Can I make a religion check to see if I went to hell or if I went to heaven?
Shit.
Okay. Oh, now you're awake, huh? Now you're awake when I.
All right. So, as you all are waking up in the room, you get a knock on the door.
Oh.
And Warbin is standing at the front of the door. Excuse me. So there's
Yeah.
something that's.
You talking to me? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm up. What's going on? What's happening?
One of the boats is missing.
What do you mean one of the boats is missing? We're on them.
Yes, but we have smaller boats, like rowboats, attached to the ship. And
One of the lifeboats is missing? Like one of the little rope.
yes.
All right.
Who's
all right.
missing?
Assemble the crew. On deck. Let's all
Okay.
What the
okay.
fuck? Yeah. I'll meet you on deck. Let's go.
All right. And as you all get up and go above deck, it is early. It feels like it's still kind of dark out, with like the faint bits of like kind of cloud cover that you're seeing that are kind of shooting out. But a bunch of weary sailors get up above deck, and you're looking out into the crowd. Go ahead and make a perception check.
10.
Looking out, you see all the familiar faces, except one, and it
Who's
looks
missing?
like Avelina is missing.
Oh shit, what?
Oh fuck.
Are
Eleni,
we
have you seen your? Yeah, Eleni, have you seen your mom around?
I was just looking, I don't see her. I am gonna search the ship. Can I go?
I'll go look off the back of the ship to see if I can see a boat in the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna ask one of the twins to Roskath, can you go up onto the crow's nest, look out, see if you can find a rowboat, particularly with a figure that looks like Abilene in it.
It's the twins, sir. We prefer not to use our normal names.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apologies. I'm new at this. Twins, please, if you can.
Hi. And you want to just check for the rowboats?
No, I want them to go up onto the crow's nest.
Okay.
And to look out to see, and then Veritan, if you could do, you do a light thing? Do you do
I can project some light. Is it the safest thing to? I don't really want to draw too much attention to our boat sitting here in the water. Unless you think we should, I'm more than able.
I think we should. I don't want if she's going out into that storm on that dinky rowboat. I mean, this boat barely
survived.
Survived. So just
what kind of
if
light?
you could send it out.
Do you want some fire or do you want some light?
Some light.
Okay. As I lit both in my hand, okay, I'll extinguish the fire, and I will.
That was very cool of you, though.
Take my mage hand, and I will put a light at the end of one of the index finger, and I will raise it as high as I can, and illuminate as brightly as I can. With that.
Okay. And you illuminate the ship, but overall, you're just kind of getting around the vicinity of the ship. You're not really getting far with this light.
Got it.
But the ship is illuminated decent enough, and so you do see from the bow to the stern.
You just want a beacon of light like that?
Well, if you could, I was hoping, can you like send it out into the off the ship, like toward the ocean, like around?
I can't.
If not,
actually,
if you can't do that, you can't do that. But I don't know how your magic works.
I could put this light on a harpoon that we could shoot as far as we can out there.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Okay, let's wait. Are the twins up looking? DM?
They are.
Is-
They're just,
do you see any sign of her?
it's dark, sir, and it's kind of hard to get a good bearing on things.
All right. Okay, one of you look off the port, one of you look off the starboard, and I'm gonna. Eleni, do you want to go get the other harpoon, and I'll get the. Can you do both, Veritan, or just one?
I can do both. I can do both.
Okay, I'll take the port harpoon. Eleni, you take the starboard, and we'll shoot off like a light arrow to see, in either direction to see if we can see him. Your mom.
I'm pretty sure I could do both, right, DM? Because it is just a cantrip, so I can cast it twice.
I don't know if it overwrites. Let me just see one thing.
You touch one. I just want to. Oh yeah, so the spell does end if I cast it again or dismiss it. So I can only do one.
Here's a better way of thinking about this. What side of the ship did the boat? What side of the ship no longer has a rowboat on it? Like what side did it come from?
And as you say that, you see the crew just kind of looking over the edges and stuff. Sir, it's the port side.
Okay, she's probably off port side. So I'm going to shout out to the twins, look off port side. And then I'm going to take the port side harpoon. Veritan, if you please.
And I will touch it. And
I'm
it will
going
illuminate a very bright, like vibrant sun-colored light.
And I'm going to shoot it off as center as I can to get as much of a light vicinity as possible. I'm going to shoot it, arc it far off the port side.
And as it goes out, you just see kind of going out into the distance towards the ship. And as it comes down, it lands on what looks like a rocky outcropping. And there is, in fact, a rowboat in the ice.
In the ice?
It looks like there's a rocky outcropping with a rowboat in the ice.
Ice?
I didn't know there's ice.
There seems to be ice around these rocks in the area that you're in.
Right, because we're not too far. How far off from the shore are we, would you say?
You're very close to the shoreline. There's cliffs up over to your left. I'd say you're still about 150 to 200 feet away, but at the same time, though, like you're looking at cliffs coming in on the coastline.
Coastline. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a little harder to see right now, but just because of the darkness. But before you had rested, when you first came into this area, you were looking at the coastline, and there were kind of like rocky cliffs that you could make out along the edge.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Did the rowboat look empty?
It's empty, sir.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Do you think
Okay, you guys can come down.
Let's come on down.
Do you think she went for the sea hag?
I don't.
Maybe she bought her a deal for Bowden back?
Yeah, that's definitely what she did.
She may have. I don't know how she knows, if she knows where she's going.
She's desperate.
Does the cliff lead to the crash boat with the turbine thing coming out of it?
So
whirlwind.
What you're looking at is, again, it seems like from the light and the harpoon and such, it seems like the ship is a little bit further beyond this area where the rowboat is. So it's kind of like a small rocky inlet, almost like a little outcropping or an island, if you will, like just something very, very tiny that's just jutting up, almost like reef in a sense.
But I guess what I'm asking is that could you get to, if you were on that island, could you from land get to the ship with the whirlwind?
The ship looks pretty close, but it's hard to get a judge of what the terrain is around there.
Okay. You know, she might be going for the sea hag. Well,
are we- So-
Oh.
I mean, we're sure that this boat didn't just fall off the side of the ship and like drift over there, and Avelina's not like below deck.
I mean, did you have?
Let me go check.
Okay.
Okay. And we will say that you do a thorough check, and people are helping you doing this. And as you're looking around, the only thing you hear is just kind of Volna just kind of huffing in her cage. But overall, Avelina does not seem to be on the boat.
Fuck.
Where mom went.
All right, so she's not down there. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
What should we do?
we can't lose two
What
people.
do you want to do? Well, she's your mom, Olivia. Should we? Do you want to go after
I mean, Bowden's already off the ship, and now my mom is missing, and it looks like at least we know where she is, so maybe we could at least find her, and it'll lead us to him. I don't know. Like, I can't just leave.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Olivia? Do you want to go after your mom or not?
No, I do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to, but I'm not going to.
Okay. Okay. All right. Looks like we're going on a manhunt.
Did we have a successful long rest?
You did.
Okay, great.
How are we? Hey.
Who's the most senior? The most senior cell on the ship right now.
Make an insight check.
And I mean that in experience and not age.
Mhm.
I am.
4.
You immediately do a scan of the crowd and just point you. And one of the only elf on the boat that you guys picked up from Palebank goes, "Me, sir."
Yeah, do you know who is the most? Which one of you here is the most experienced on the Calypso?
Well, I just got here, sir.
Okay, so it's not you.
I mean, I feel like I would have the best idea of like who I've seen and known and who's been on the ship and who I could trust to like leave the ship and not come back to it non-ship.
You feel that the twins were very devoted to Bowden and even Avelina. Werbin seems very calm and able to kind of deal with things. Oscar, at the same time, though, while a bit stoic at times, has proven some strong insights and is a very good sailor. And he's been sailing for an incredibly long time. And even though he has one hand, he's very, very skilled. Can do the work of two. Varric is he's enjoys being at sea, but he's not necessarily a leader in any way. And Casimir, you know him as a little bit more conspiracy theories, likes to go into bars and various things and just hear stories and such. But in terms of being any kind of a leader or anything, he's more of he likes being a basic sailor.
So that's our man.
Right. I mean, I kind of want to leave the twins in charge. I mean, I've known them for a while, right?
Oh, you have known them friends for a while.
Eleni, I leave that to your judgment. Who you
Right.
feel.
And I mean, they love Bowden and Avelina, and we're gonna go after them. Like, I can't imagine them leaving us behind. I just want to make sure that, like, if we leave and come back, we're not coming back to no ship.
Right. Right. Has anyone?
In your opinion, Eleni, do you feel like the twins are the best ones to watch over it while we're on this manhunt for your mom? A mom hunt, if you will.
I feel like I've known them for a while. There's two of them, so to put two in charge makes more sense.
Okay,
to
I'm gonna
me.
I'm gonna call the twins over to us.
Yes, Captain.
All right, gentlemen. It appears Abelina is, as you can tell, she's off ship. We're gonna go off. The four of us. We're gonna go off looking for her. Alenia here, and Bowden. Alenia here vouched very much for her character. So I trust you two to keep an eye on things here while we're off. How do you
Cord is
feel?
with us. Eleni has been
Cord.
strong. Bowden is strong. You have been strong. We
Oh,
feel.
thank you.
Aye, we will manage the Calypso, but we are not captain.
No. But you are trusted.
Which some say may be more important. But as you say, Cord is with us, and he is with you, and we trust you. And so for now, the ship is yours. Treat her well, and we'll I say we head off. Elenia, Veritan, Eve,
Mm-hmm.
shall we?
What should we be doing? And you just see the two glass blades kind of standing over in the corner.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Should we have him come with us?
In
for
case the ship gets attacked,
I think
I-
they should stay.
I mean, this is kind of you are making the shots here right now, but
I'm gonna kind of huddle up the symbols.
that name.
All right. It's jazz.
Come on, Symbols, we got this.
All right, guys.
Hail to the
What do you think,
guardians of the watchtowers of the... No.
What do you think? Do we need a little extra firepower with us, or do you think they're better off protecting the ship?
I think we've all shown each other that we can all handle ourselves pretty capable in any fight. Perhaps we leave them on the
Eve?
ship.
I think
We're about to sing a beautiful medley. I can tell.
yeah.
What?
I think we're better off alone.
Fuck, I'm inspired.
Yeah.
All right, I'll turn to the glass blades and say, you two, I trust you to protect the ship along whatever these two, and I point to the twins, whatever these two need from you, do as he says. Oh, and I'm going to, speaking of which, I'm going to pull the twins aside and say, by the way, the stowaway is being kept in her original quarters right now. And by original quarters, I mean in the potato box that she stowed away in.
We have
it is-
potatoes?
I didn't know that either, but you do. Also, do not eat them raw. But
We're so bad at sea. Why would you bring? Who bought potatoes for the ship? They just go rotten now.
I do not know how the potato box got on the ship, but it contained a stowaway. And so she's in there with a few days' rations, some water, and I poked some holes in the box so she can breathe. Just know that she's in there and make sure that none of these glass blades get her out. Maybe check on her in a day if we're not back yet.
This is cruel.
I mean, how would you treat a stowaway? How did you do it on the Calypso?
Fist fight?
Well, if you want to fist fight her while I'm gone, feel free to do so.
Okay.
And with that, I leave.
And you can see the two of them kind of arguing back and forth as you leave.
That's awesome. I'm really glad I left with that. And
Nice.
then, all right, Symbols. Should we get out of here or what?
Symbols assemble.
Yeah. Yes. Let's get out of here.
So
All
I
right. What's up?
the old hag ship.
It's a little hard to hear you.
Your volume
Can
is
you
very...
turn your
Can you shout for
Make
us,
sure
please?
your audio
Let
settings
it
aren't
all
set
out.
to automatically adjust.
Oh, right on Zoom.
Yeah. And then turn it up to like 80-90%.
Automatically adjust.
Microphone and personal microphone.
So you see the up arrow on the microphone where it says audio settings?
Yeah.
Click that. And then that box will pop up, and you see underneath the microphone there's a checkbox that says automatically adjust microphone volume. Uncheck that.
Oh my god, that's so low.
Yeah, and turn it up to like 80% or something.
Yeah, no, this is
There
better.
you go.
Oh, so much better.
So much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like really low before.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay, great.
This
All
is-
right. Well, now that we have that,
Go
taken
ahead.
care of,
So, can we see the old hag's ship from here? Like with the. Yeah, you can, right?
with the light that is still out there on the harpoon that you guys shot out, you do see the faint edges of the sails behind this area, and the ship does seem relatively close to where that is.
Okay. So I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's possible, but should we make a distress signal? So I can create light in 3 colors, green, purple, and blue. So before we leave, shall we tell the twins if they see a light that is, red, that we to move forward? Like, they can't save us, we won't make it. And if they see a light that is, I guess, purple, would be send help. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because they
Well,
could be waiting,
oh.
or give them a day, or not even that. We could say, like, shall we give everyone, like, if we're not back within
Yeah, I think
4 days, then you have to.
you know what I think we do
4 days.
is let's give them a day like that. Let's do like a if we're not back in 3 days. But we can do a in 3 days if we're either not back or if you don't see our signal, then you can keep going. Then you
Yeah.
can leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I don't want us to be fine and just for whatever reason we're not back in 3 days and then they leave us. So I'd like for a way for us to signal that we're still out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I mean?
I don't know if it's as light as Veriton's light, or as bright, or as you can see at the distance, but
I mean, I can also send a light if you need help
okay.
with this plan.
Okay,
I can also shoot a fireball in the air. Or
Oh.
firebolt.
great. Then maybe
If
we'll
we
be
wanna
back
use
in
that.
3 days. It sounds like we'll be fine. Let's proceed.
Okay. Should we? So what is it? Within 3 days? Is that the time frame we should give them? That's a long time for them to
Yeah.
be waiting here.
Yeah.
I say, let's say within a day. You know, because it's right there. I doubt. So let's say if 24 hours. If you either don't see us or don't see our signal, then you can head out on your own.
Wow.
But what if
What-
it takes us longer than that? We should have a contingency plan.
Well, that's why we send the signal.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a signal that we're still okay. Wait another 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you want to say 2 days. If we're not back in 2 days,
2 days
or
seems
see a
fine.
signal.
2 days is a good amount of time. I feel like
Yeah.
Okay. Do we agree on 2 days?
Yeah.
2
Okay.
days.
I'm gonna turn to the twins and just tell them that we if we're not back in 2 days or if you don't see our firebolt, are we doing firebolt symbol or are we doing light symbol?
Some sort of signal. We're not sure
Okay.
yet.
We'll send up a signal, a giant light of either fire or pure light will come up. And if you either don't see us or don't see that signal, you can presume us dead and you guys are free to move on.
Yeah.
And I just tell the twins that.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
As a contingency plan.
Perfect.
And then we head out
All right.
on the rowboat, following after Bellino.
Okay. So you all get into the rowboat and they lower you down, and the faces of the crew are just kind of stoic as they're watching you and just kind of looking out into the distance. The twins give you a slight salute, just a nod. The
do.
Glassblades also look at you and just give it another nod. And the rest of the crew just appears distance, but
Am I still wearing my captain's hat?
you are still wearing your captain's hat.
I'm going to do the George Washington crossing the Delaware pose as we are heading. Oh
my gosh. With Rune on your shoulders, that's kind of illuminating light.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rune has gone onto your shoulders and is emitting a little bit of light right now. And again, you head out, and as you're going, the waves are quiet. It's calm. It's eerie. And you guys, let's see. Hold on one second.
We die instantly.
I continue to prep my nuke, by the way, while we're there.
I knew I was waiting for a new joke. Awesome.
It's almost there.
All right.
Yes,
So,
yes. Very
we're
good. What are you
approaching?
working on over there? Nothing.
And as you guys come in on your rowboat that is still under your feet, but it doesn't show up on the map because I don't have one, you guys see right here where the harpoon has hit and is emitting light. And in the distance, you can see the rowboat that's kind of just against the shoreline. As you come in closer, closer.
Okay, I see. I'm just
The
gonna
tides
keep,
are...
Yeah.
oh,
Did
I was gonna
everybody
say,
prepare-
Being George Washington right now, I'm just keeping my eye out to see if there's anything on the shore,
Okay.
anything in the water.
Billy, make a perception check.
Right. Can I prepare a spell?
If you ready a spell and you don't use it, then you waste it.
Then never mind, I won't.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Man, I've been rolling crappy tonight.
And looking out,
We're off
you
the
just
ship.
notice that as you crest
We're off the
forward, the tides are kind of pushing in. It seems shallower, and the waves are just kind of pushing the ship against you. As you all are trying to kind of steer a little bit more to break through, it wants to go left, but at the same time, everybody make who is on the rowboat? Who is with the oars?
We're all on the rowboat?
George Washington is technically standing on top. So who's manning the oars?
Who's rowing the boat?
Probably me and... I mean...
Me?
Probably, I would say Veritan, not Eve. Me and Eve are rowing the boat, LOL.
Who's
Hell yeah.
I mean,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm a
The girls are rowing the boat while
So-
the men
so-
are just...
Eve,
Weak-ass wizard, what do you
Yeah,
want from me?
fine, whatever, we got it.
Okay,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and make strength saving throws, both of you, or athletics checks. I will take an athletic check if you have it.
What, Eve and I?
Yeah, athletics checks.
Fucking
Athletic.
bitches.
Girls are doing great.
Moamo.
No, well, whatever.
11.
I don't know why I have this
okay.
advantage on. Take that off.
As the waves kind of try to push you in and again bring you closer, it looks like to the almost funneling you towards the ship. Alenia, you manage to kind of row the boat and steer around, having knowledge of these things, and just barely clip the edge and catch that ice right there as you manage to get right up alongside the other ship. The light of the harpoon is still there, but it is pretty dark. It's not, the light's not coming through above. It still feels very dark outside.
Is it blurry because it's dark?
It's probably because your screen is still loading it.
Okay.
It's a big map.
It's just taking forever. Okay.
I'm going to. I'm gonna hop off the boat and now put a light on my mage hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna float it over into the boat as I kind of walk around it. Is there anything in the other boat? that
Sure.
Avelina took over. I just want to see if there's anything left in it, or
Go ahead and
that
make an
maybe
investigation
she
check.
Would have left.
I'll join him on that.
Bam, bam, bam.
Henderson,
Holy
Mhm.
moly,
I'll
that's
join him on that.
Wow.
wow.
Oh fuck, dude, that's
You
literally
guys!
that is the worst.
That's as bad as it gets.
Double
That's the
bill.
literal worst.
Wow.
Well, glad I got that out of the way.
Veritan, you see a boat.
Yep, it's a boat, all right.
Mm-hmm. And she seems to maybe have been in
There
it.
we
You're
go.
not even sure. This could be anyone's boat for all you know.
Guys, this might not be Avelina's boat. We should turn around.
At that, can I look at the boat?
Yeah.
You were you were looking around, but I will say that you can make a second pass, but you're spending more time.
What?
Oh Jesus.
I'm pretty sure it's her boat. I don't need to look, but I do. The idea of something being in it is interesting. So I'll like. No. It's his. I'm just gonna be like, Veritan, it's her boat. Come on.
Just checking.
Alright, fine. I'll check it. I'm gonna check it.
No,
I'll fucking check
it's
it.
you don't have to check it. I checked it. All right. It's just a boat.
Did you check it?
I definitely,
Yeah, but did you?
I definitely looked at it, and
Just
it does
looked
seem
at
to be made of wood.
Veritan, you are astute.
it.
Thank you, Billy.
All right. Up ahead, it looks like there is something. Maybe we should be quiet and tiptoe.
I will extinguish the light from my mage hand as it kind of glows back to my my right hand, and it kind of falls into my hand. And mage hand goes away.
Okay. And as that happens, Eve, you once again are cast into darkness.
Oh, fuck, you can't see in dark.
Yeah,
can
and
you?
I can't see shit either.
I don't.
Maybe you
I
should-
see the darkness.
Veritan, maybe you should keep that light up.
Eve, looking out though, you do see, strangely, now that the light has gone out almost everywhere, you do see the light of the ship behind you a little bit, and you see a light seem to come from like where the ship is, as well. There's a faint light in the distance.
I do see that actually.
From the whirlwind ship, the one in
Yeah.
front of us.
Seems to be,
Yeah,
but otherwise it is still very dark.
it's very faint, but it's kind of right underneath that that first sail, or it's right between the two sails.
All right, Alinea, are you in like total darkness, like complete
yeah.
black?
I'm like a character dot in a screen of pitch blackness.
I'm going
then
to like.
I'll just.
I'm
turn
gonna-
my-
Oh, sorry. If we want to be stealthy, I was gonna say, I'll Alinea, just hold on to my tail, and I'll like
Dad.
move my tail
Okay.
for her to grab onto.
This is your tail, right?
No, that is not my tail. No, just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, and then
All right.
okay, guys, we don't know what we're coming up against, so maybe we should, inside voices as we go across.
Okay, great.
Okay, what is the marching order?
I'm definitely gonna be behind Billy, so wherever he
sure.
is, 'cause
I'll fall in
Who's
the
the
backpack.
who's like the stealthiest of us? Who's the stealthiest? Stealthy. I'm like decent. I'm not great by any means, but like I got a couple points up there.
Hold on, let me figure it out.
yeah, my stealth is pretty good, but not in pitch blackness.
Okay.
It's medium.
Do we want to do a kindergarten train where we all hold hands as we?
God.
Right.
You know
Yell
what?
stranger danger if you see anything.
Am I the only one
Oh.
who sees the light?
No, I see it. I'll lead. I can lead. I'll lead with Alinea behind me.
I'll lead us. I'll go side by side by
Eve, you're a
Bill.
born leader.
Right.
I like
Okay.
us.
So Eve,
As this is happening, before we get out, I'm gonna take off my overcoat, and I'm gonna put it into my my pocket.
Okay. And taking this off again, this kind of layer of black just kind of covers you for a moment, and almost like shadow just resting on you. And you put your cloak away. It is cold, not unbearably so, but it is cold.
It's fine.
He's so tough.
All right. So Eve is leading, and Billy and Eleni, are you following, or Veritan, are you following?
I'm holding.
Yeah,
Billy's
I'll follow
tail.
behind. I'll follow behind Eve.
Okay. So Veritan, you're in the rear.
I am up the rear.
All right. So.
Yeah, you are.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm coming on the backside.
All right.
Hey!
Everybody, go ahead and make stealth checks, please. Eleni, never mind.
That's 21, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's because
Stealth check?
Yep.
Yeah, were you gonna have me roll with disadvantage? I mean, how much more
Yeah.
disadvantage could I roll?
Oh, I should have done guidance. I'm a dumbass.
Fuck, you have that? Yes.
All right.
Yeah, Getting, so remind me,
Yeah.
guys.
No, I definitely kept forgetting when I had it.
Great. So, Eve, where would you like to go? In front of you, as you're looking around right now, again, it is pretty dark, but at the same time, you do see you are on right now an ice shelf. There's a small, like 8-foot high cliffside in front of you. It looks like it's just like an outcropping of rock coming up. And
My God, music. The rain has stopped.
Wow, that's so much more quiet without.
I know, isn't it?
I know, it's really weird.
So looking out, you see about 8 feet up is this rocky outcropping that you can kind of just faintly see the top of. To your right, the ice shelf extends out around, and it looks like the oars are kind of placed in front, almost at an angle to where you could climb up them.
Okay, well, the thing is, I think we'll have to go around to the ice area because, you know, all that is water. It doesn't fully connect on the ship. So
Right.
I think what we should do is take our chances and, like, crossing, like, right here and making our way over here and slowly.
Do we want to go like cross? Oh shoot.
So
Um,
for the sake of this right now, just to avoid all the shadows and things like that, you cannot really
Cross land
see
like this?
over here. This is beyond your vision right now. Just
Okay.
to
What is-
avoid all.
What is beyond vision?
This shelf that you're looking at right here is about 8 feet high. You're seeing kind of like faintly above it.
Okay.
I just wanted to avoid at least you guys having a bunch of shadows all over the place.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Just
okay.
because roll 20 sometimes gets a little messy with that.
So we'll just scoot along the side then.
So we could always try to climb it, and then once we're up there, technically we would see.
It's
all
like
that.
8 feet high, which is high.
Yeah, that's like the ceilings in the house.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know if you've ever been to like a rock climbing gym, but like 8 feet's fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I think we could just like, I mean, we could if that's, or we could scooch across.
Okay. I mean, I think we should scoot across.
Okay, I'm following you.
Okay. So, yep.
Veritan, behind you as this conversation is going on, you just hear the water kind of rippling a little bit faster and just surging up a little bit more at your feet as that current is just kind of coming in behind you.
We best get a move on.
Okay. Let's do it. We're gonna sneak our way around.
All right, Eve, go ahead and make a perception check, please.
Nice. 19. That's a 19.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So, as you cross over on the side, the ice is pretty thin here. Eve, actually, I would say everyone go ahead and make dexterity saving throws. Eve and Elenia, you may make yours with advantage since you have your shoes.
7.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck yeah, with that nat 20, Eve. Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. So as you guys are moving, Eve, you make your way across very quickly. Billy, as you're coming by, you do slip and go to fall into the water. But as you do, Alenia, who cannot see, is holding your tail and manages to keep holding on to you as you're kind of flailing in the water.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Veritan, you, as you are making your way across, the ice starts to crack, but you do manage to just get across the ice. It seems that the way back, though, you might not need to find another route just because the ice is fully cracked away, unless you were trying to leap across the ice.
Okay.
All right.
Let's keep moving forward. To right here.
Onward!
Okay. We have
Do we see
another-
the ship?
You do?
Maybe perhaps I can get a better view of whatever's happening on that ship through Rune's eyes before we actually approach. What do you all think?
Maybe we should get off the ice before we do that, though.
That's also a good idea.
Yeah.
Where
Because you get into a thing, you get into a mode, and I just don't want the ice to crack below us.
Eve, as this is going on, you notice in the waters in front of you some humanoid shadows that just kind of swim underneath and move around.
Oh, fuck no. Guys, I think I saw something moving. One of those creatures that popped on our ship before.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah. I think we should at least make the destination to get to that side where the anchor is.
I agree. Let's move.
Okay, and as you all make your way across, everyone make another dexterity saving throw, please. Even Lenny with advantage.
That's so much better. That was so
Nice.
much better.
Nice.
23.
All right. And as a group, you all manage to successfully make your way across. Alenia, you slip on the ice, not being able to see anything. But at the same time, though, you manage to navigate
Billy's
and you
got me.
all get
Hey.
up and
You save me, I save you. Team Blue, baby.
Man.
the
Symbols.
cliffside. Oh my god, the cliffside in front of you, Eve. It's a shorter hop up. It looks like it's only about 5 feet or so. To make kind of like a step and a step to get up, and you notice that the anchor is up there from the ship that you're looking at. It seems that the ship itself has the anchor like over, and the rope is still extending up onto the ship.
Okay, I feel like we're a little bit safer up here. Veritan, if you want to do whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give a peek inside. Perhaps save us the trouble of putting ourselves in a pickle. So if you'd all give me a minute, and I will open my jacket, hood over my face still, and kind of blocking the rain as Rune jumps out.
Okay.
All right, Rune, I'm gonna have to get into your eyes real quick, and I'll just start petting her as I trance into her eyes.
Okay. And as you, right before you do that, looking into her eyes, it seems like the moon in her eye is still out for the time being, and she is illuminating a bit of light. All right.
Is that permanent illumination on Rune?
You get the sense that it was somehow tied into the moon being out.
Okay. The moon is out every night?
It's early morning right now, and the moon does go through different phases. Right now, tonight would be the first quarter.
Okay. I guess we'll have to talk about it later. But good to know.
Mhm.
So I will start to scout the ship.
And as you are thinking this, Rune looks up and climbs the ship, fading out of the light.
Sounds good.
All right.
So there's a light source coming from the ship?
There is. So as Rune crests the top, you're looking through her eyes for a moment, and she gets over to the top and seeing the anchor, the rope coming up. You see that it's a decently secure hold. It looks like it really was coming from the center of the ship, like they dropped anchor almost in a strange way. As Rune is looking out into the distance, you do see. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Shit. That's a 1.
All right. Rune just sees a light kind of coming from this vortex. It looks like it's just over a grate inside the ship itself. You can see this swirling kind of mass coming up from above it, but it's hard to see through this maelstrom in front of it behind all of this, as the sails themselves are kind of whipping back and forth, and it almost seems like the ship is turning, but strangely in place.
Turning in place.
Interesting.
But the light source is coming from the tornado?
The light source is illuminating from the tornado. It looks like it's kind of coming through the grates, as well as like being a little bit mixed in with the vortex coming out of that area.
All right.
This area right there?
Yep.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Can I scamper up to the grates and see what's down below through the grate?
Okay. And as you make your way to the grates, are you going onto the grates or are you going next to them?
I just want to be offside and put my little face over the nearest side hole so I can look down below.
Okay, as Rune is looking through the grates, immediately she is assaulted by the sound of powerful winds swirling out of the grate, and just almost like a mixture of like faint light and there's darkness down below. It looks like there's just bits of water. She sees in there maybe some faint bits of seaweed, but it's just there's a swirling mass around it. Like it just almost seems like water and dust and some other matter that it's just hard to kind of make through what is down there.
Got it. Do I see that? What is that creature up ahead as well?
Make a investigation check.
Is it moving? Is it see me?
Actually, make a perception check.
Can I give Veritan inspiration?
You do not know why he would need inspiration right now.
Okay, that's fair.
I am looking to what am I?
You're looking into the distance to see what this is, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be
Okay.
Okay, I'll do perception. Perception check.
You're just trying to see what it is.
Got it.
It's hard to kind of see through the maelstrom, but at the same time, looking around, Rune sees just some bones in front of her, a little bit further up, and in the distance, she does see what looks almost like a figure of sorts. It's just like kind of like some rags, and they're not dressed well, but they just seem to be holding on to the helm.
Some Pirates of the Caribbean shit happening right there.
All right, I'm gonna back off in Rune, quietly back off, and I'm going to scamper on down the stairs.
All right, Rune comes back, and
Or down on the ship. The stairs on the ship right there.
oh, I see. So you want to come down the stairs.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you already were down the stairs. So technically, when you were down looking in this way, you would come down off the top of the deck. So there's the upper decks, and then it drops just like your ship, where it's like the inner area, and there's doors on either side.
Yeah, I would have gone down there.
So you're already down in the center area. There are doors here that you saw, and here.
Oh, okay, but it's just like a clear room down there. Do I see the vortex in the middle of the ship?
So the vortex that you're looking at looks like it's just like you're looking through a grate. It's hard to see from what you gather, but it's just like you're looking down into the ship is what like you get the sense. This is like the top deck that you are on, and you're just looking down through the grate.
Oh, wait, that staircase right there doesn't go down below.
No.
Oh, it looks like it
you're
does.
On the top,
Okay,
you're
I
on
see.
the top of the deck still. This area here and this area here are two different holds, just like your ship.
See, got it. Okay, so there is no like down below. I get it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay, so I will, is there any, I want to go, like, back up to the front. If there's a door down there, I want to, like, kind of walk around the edges and see if there's any windows to that room, possibly.
Which room are you looking at?
This room right here.
From this side, it does not appear to have any windows.
Yeah, I want to walk around, like, the beam, the edge, and just kind of look to see if there's any way into it from the
Okay.
outside. perhaps.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh fuck yeah!
So looking around, you don't really get the sense that you can see any windows and such. But as Rune comes around this side, it does look a little bit like the rocks that you're actually standing on have a bit of a gap. It's hard to kind of see, but you do see like there is just small gaps, almost like the ship ran aground onto these rocks.
Okay. I will vamp out and come back and just report all of that to everybody.
Okay.
Just let them know. So there's no way down into the ship, it looks like, but the grate in the center ship has the tornado, and then there's a figure at the helm, and I'll tell them all that.
And just to clarify, in terms of again those doors, the doors here and here lead into those like areas, those top two sides of the ship.
Got it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the doors lead inside the ship.
Exactly. So the ship is basically like there's these two upper cabins, staircases leading down. There's the main deck, and then there are doors leading into the cabin here and here, just like your ship is.
All right. Well, do you think that's the hag at the helm of the ship?
I don't think so. It didn't look like. I mean, from what we were told, that doesn't seem like a hag. It seems like some clothed creature.
Should we try to sneak into the doors here at the bow and see what's there, or should we go confront the scary?
The scary.
As I say this, I think we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I think we should have probably avoided whatever that is, and maybe
All right,
just
do we
go.
want to sneak
Might as well.
onto the? Okay, we're gonna sneak into the bow double doors.
Okay. So you want to go up on top of the ship?
Aye.
Okay.
Eve, how are you feeling?
I mean, we're here. This is what we gotta do, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Do you think we should check out to see what those double doors are, or what?
So you didn't get a vibe of anyone on the ship per se right now, right,
Not-
Garrison?
Currently, I mean, there's somebody possibly standing the helm right now, but I think it's far enough away where we may be able to sneak our way into the door.
Ooh, Veritan, can you do your magic sense thing, where you see if there's anything magical going on?
I can. It's gonna take me a minute, though.
Right.
Okay. I think I can wait.
Okay, I can. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes. You guys want to
Okay.
huddle up quietly,
Okay.
stand watch?
Yeah,
I will.
I'll guard you.
I will
Hold on to this
ritualize
thing.
detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah. While that happens, I'm just gonna do produce flame.
Okay.
Keep us warm.
You know what? Just for fun, since he's going through a ritual and it's gonna take the same amount of time, I'm gonna ritualize Ringo.
Hell yeah!
Yes!
Bring that boy to play.
Bring that fucker back.
Dude.
All right. So,
And I want to keep people warm.
all right, Eve, you cast produce flame, and this brilliant white flame comes out of your hands as it kind of glows. There's just a feeling of warmth and peace kind of coming up from it right now. It's just kind of floating above your hand.
And I want to, like, I guess, be, I guess also it allow
Alenia?
Anya to be able to see a little bit too.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I want candy.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Right.
All right, and as the waters around you kind of moving, it's still Eve, you are noticing faint shadows kind of just coming around the water. It seems again like there's a current that just is pushing towards the ship. Overall, despite that, it doesn't seem like there's anything that seems to have noticed you, and you guys managed to perform your rituals.
Ringo.
The whole ship lights up. No, I'm just kidding.
Ringo, it's so good to see you, buddy. We're on a weird ghost ship with a haggy thingy. We might need your assistance. Stay close to me.
Aggie thingy.
All right.
And I'm gonna take my captain's hat and put it on Ringo so I know. Oh no, I get a sense of where he is at all time, right?
You do have an idea of kind of where he is.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that. I'll keep it going.
Don't you
Okay.
see him?
Yeah, do I see? I like
He's
physically see him.
he's an invisible servant. So
Right. He's
technically,
unseen, but
no.
do I get a sense of where he is?
For the sense of you, like casting the spell and being aware, you're aware of kind of where he is and what needs to be done. But typically, this spell is just like I'd like something and it does something, but you don't necessarily see the actual thing. But
All right, I'm gonna put my captain's hat on.
okay, and you just see him again striking a pose.
Fucking love you, man. Okay, let's do this.
All right, Veritan, as you ritualize this detect magic ritual, you get the sense of a lot of things. Kind of lighting up inside the ship as you cast this spell, and then objects begin to illuminate to you. You see just like faint little outlines of small objects, larger objects. There are quite a number of things inside the ship, and as your vision spreads, you just suddenly hear this cackling.
Uh-oh.
And your vision kind of drifts a little bit into like this dark, murky blackness as the objects that you saw before just kind of fade a little bit out of view and disappear.
No.
Okay. Anybody else hear that?
Did anyone else? Did we hear the cackling or no?
Veritan, that was more so in your head. You get the sensation that this was a very similar experience to what Bowden had when you cast magic previously.
Oh shit! It is.
She's inside the ship, just so you all know.
She's inside
She
the
just
ship.
blocked my spell from seeing whatever she's doing in there.
Oh fuck. We alerted her of our presence. She knows. Well, now she knows we're here.
I'm sure she already was aware.
I mean, she doesn't know Ringo's here, so there's that.
She definitely saw my magic. I would assume she probably sees yours as well.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Ringo. Okay, what's the next step? What do you think we should do? Should we did you see anything magical in the bow right here? Do you get a sense of where the cackling was coming from on the ship?
Veritan, you actually did get a strong sense of magic. There was an overwhelming surge of magic coming from the center of the maelstrom itself, right in here, as well as a number of objects kind of popped up inside your head, inside the lower ends of the ship. So you felt a few things coming from within here, and it kind of spread outward a little bit. But as you hit this region right here, that's when you started kind of feeling that block.
I will relay that.
Alright, well, should we go into the bow and see what's there?
I mean, we're here. I think it would behoove us to assume that she doesn't know we are here. So from here on forward, be prepared for anything.
And with that, I unsheath my rapier, and I'm like, all right.
I will
Fucking
pull
go.
out my dagger.
You are all still on the side of the ship.
I'm gonna sheath my rapier and be like, sorry, that was premature.
I will also put my dagger away. And
I got excited.
uh,
I got excited. This rarely ever happens. Next time, it'll be much better, I swear.
I will. Yeah, I'll put my dagger away, and should we
Okay,
climb up?
let's climb up on the bow and go to the doors, and maybe I can have Ringo open the doors and see if anything happens.
Okay, who's up first?
Eve, you're leading it. Do you want to?
Ladies first, huh?
Okay, so the anchor is coming off the side of the ship. It's at your feet right now, and the rope is going up alongside the edge of the ship. Eve, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Can I like boost her up like cheerleader style?
You can. Go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage.
Wait. Let me do just guidance on everyone.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
Yay!
Okay, so how are you redoing
still-
this order now?
I'll still boost her cheerleader style though, but now she has, you know.
Well, I want it for everyone, right?
So Eve, if you're looking to do that, you would probably go last.
Oh, that's true because you have to tag us as we're climbing.
Okay, I could do that. Could I do that? You guys want to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I am willing.
Elenia, would you like to do the honors?
You boys.
Of what? Climbing into the blackness? I can't see shit.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fuck. I'll go first. I'll climb up first.
I'm like,
Eleni, you can see a little bit with the produced flame that Eve still has going. You do see it faintly the rope inside the ship.
but if Eve is
I'll
going
do it.
last, I'm gonna like walk into blackness. No.
I'll go up and I'll put my hand down to make sure I can grab hold of
Okay.
I'm not.
Elenia.
I'm not sure where I can.
An
set
athletic
guidance on here.
check.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Okay.
total darkness out?
It is still very dark. It just this swirling
17.
mass around you. It's just you don't really see much. It's
That's
still pretty
17,
early
sir.
also. 17. Billy, you managed to climb all the way up, and you notice that your grip also with these gloves is very strong. Surprisingly, with the water rolling over it.
Oh, with my bracers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And you
Okay,
managed
cool.
to get to the top of the ship. Looking out?
I
It's
will. I will like go on my stomach and like reach down as Elenia climbs up and try to like forearm grasp her. To
Okay.
help her up.
Eleni, you can make so with advantage.
What am I using?
Just go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage.
Okay, I'm trying to.
And you may use guidance on yourself. Well, Eve has cast it, so
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know how to put it on because I
Okay.
only have bless.
yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, I had to
You
make
just
that.
had to build the global.
I did that global thing. Yeah.
Oh, I could. Okay,
I got it.
I didn't know I needed to add it. My bad.
You're cool. You're
All right,
good.
it's there. It is now under where it normally would be for you.
Under a global save modifier.
Yep. Sirius has guidance. So just select that
It's
and make an athletics check.
maybe if I close this and reopen it because it's not there.
I can just roll a d4.
I mean, I already added it to your sheet, so you should be just doing the.
Whatever, I don't see it. It's fine.
Okay. I already have it selected for you. Just click on athletics.
Sorry. I don't know. You'll have to show me because I don't see shit.
Just click on athletics.
She did.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Got it. Elena, in the dark, it's a little hard to see. And as your hands are coming up, you feel yourself slipping, but at the same time, though, your gloves are actually holding on tight with the water. And as you're reaching up, you feel yourself kind of just almost falling away because you don't know where you're going, and you feel a hand grasp you and pull you up the side of the ship. You manage to
I
make it
got
up.
you. I got you.
I will
Okay.
fly up there next.
Okay, Veritain, go ahead. And you
The
manage
same thing. I'll reach down for Veritain also.
Veritain, you do manage to get up the side of the ship and make it up all the way. Eve, go ahead and make an athletics check, please.
And then I'll reach down for
Oh,
Eve to
there it
help her
is.
up.
Go ahead and make it with advantage.
Oh, she's fine.
Excellent. Eve
She's
just
fine.
scurries up the side of the ship. Veritain, or Billy, she doesn't even need your hand. She kind of pulls herself up.
She's an independent woman right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All of you make it on top of the ship.
Okay, now we die.
Okay.
Right. Correct.
Should I have Ringo try and go down and open the door to the double doors?
Yeah.
And as you say this, you just see a little captain's hat kind of bobbing up over the side of the ship.
I'm Ringo. I'm so sorry. I pull Ringo up.
It just looks like it's panting for it.
Ringo, I'm so sorry. I have never forgotten you. You are a gem of a whatever you are.
Being.
Can you do me a favor? You do me a solid kindness and go down and just try to open one of the double doors here on the bow. And I point like over and like where I would like him to go. Open the
Sure.
door.
So there's a single door here and a single door here.
So yeah, I want the one here on the bow.
Okay. Perfect. You just see the captain's hat give a faint nod, and as it comes down, you just see it kind of bobbing a little bit as it goes, and you hear the door creak open underneath.
Okay.
I will
And there's
send
It
Rune
is
in
unlocked.
directly after that.
Okay. As you do this, hang on 1 second. So you're having Rune follow Ringo after that.
As he opens the door, like,
As the door opens,
like
Rune
just
comes
slightly, I want to peek my head in. And
So Ringo was already opening the door when Rune kind of came out. So Rune's kind of making her way down. Ringo, the door opened up. Rune just looks inside, and as this happens, on the deck, the bones that were previously there begin to assemble,
Oh.
and inside the cabin below you, you also hear the sound of squeaking. So much just squeaking and snapping and bites and various things. And Rune is looking inside and just seeing this captain's hat getting torn apart by what looks like rats. Everybody roll for initiative.
Fuck. Do I get a sense of Ringo still? Is he gone?
Ringo is gone.
Damn it! Fuck. I'm sorry, Ringo.
oh man, okay.
19.
Oh, I didn't roll. I thought I'd do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, me and Alenia.
I know. Not prepared.
Yeah, right.
25 to 20.
Nope.
Okay. Great.
No one.
Nadia.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh shit. What did we do? What did we do? Dude, this is some Pirates of the Caribbean shit happening right now.
Yes,
Right?
it is.
They need to put the doubloon back in the chest. That's what needs to happen.
Duh!
so
So easy!
come on,
Odin,
idiots!
you took the treasure!
Urgh.
Okay. So. Let me get the last of my things here. right. So, 25 to 20 was nothing. No one, right? 20 to 15.
19 for Billy.
All right. 15 to 10.
13.
10 to 5.
So
Eve and I are both 8.
Yeah. We
Okay.
both rolled.
Who would like to go first?
Whatever.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Unless, yeah.
No, go first.
What is gonna happen in this fight?
All right, so
We're gonna
Uh,
die.
Billy,
We're
you
gonna
are
die.
up first.
All right, question: do I see these two skeleton pirate motherfuckers?
Looking
there.
out, yes, you do. They're on the edge of your vision. You can just barely see them kind of animating a little bit before the maelstrom. They're behind several layers of things, but at the same time, you did see them kind of come up, and they're just kind of looking around on top of the ship right now.
Do I get the sense that they notice us or no?
You get the sense that they are actively looking towards the door.
That they're looking toward the door?
Mm-hmm.
I think the door that we're under. That we're over.
Okay.
There's a door underneath us, I think.
Okay, they're looking toward the door, so no matter what, they're gonna see us. I am going to look to Veritan, and with my bonus action, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some inspiration because you're so kick ass, and I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna be like, Veritan, I thought of a limerick. I know an elf named Veritan, whose frame appears very thin. Take my advice when storing something nice, lock it or rune will get in. And then I'm gonna rush toward the.
My jaw just drops, and I feel inspired.
Billy, for that one, you also get inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay,
do
with that,
go into this battle with a boner.
I am going to. Oh wow.
Excuse me.
So you get a D6 Veritan, and then I'm gonna. Can I get to this guy like right here?
Do you see the spacing in front of you? Are you able to see the grid? Basically, is what I'm
I
asking.
can, yeah.
Okay.
So hold on, I'll use my thingy.
Thingy's good.
So if I
You
do-
have to go down the stairs to do so. So you have to first go down the stairs.
Oh, can
Unless
I,
you're
like,
leaping off the balcony.
Yeah, can I leap off the balcony?
You can.
Okay.
Go ahead and make
Leap
an
off the
acrobatics check.
balcony. Okay.
How high is the balcony?
Can I add my D6 inspiration that I gave myself?
So Billy, having sung this enchanting tune to you, leaps off the balcony in every action movie that you ever thought you could ever happen, and just kind of gallantly jumps off and surprisingly lands at his feet to hear the sounds of scurrying and scampering behind him as Billy, you look behind you for a moment and just see the last of a captain's hat getting torn to shreds.
I will avenge thee!
Okay,
But
you're
it's-
down below.
Okay. Do I see what's tearing him up? Do I see
It
what's
looks
in
like
there?
it looks like it's a lot of rats, like a swarm of rats.
All right, I was gonna go after the skeleton, but I saw my captain's hat getting tore up, so I'm gonna storm in and fuck up these rats.
Okay, so you storm in, and you all watch as Billy goes through the doorway. Billy, you're gonna end up moving on your map.
Okay.
Okay, and
Oh shit.
you're in the top corner of the screen, top right.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
All right, hold on 1 second.
How dare you fuck with my Ringo? You stupid
All
fucking
right.
rats.
And these swarm of rats are just all swirling over this little mass, and this captain's head just chewing it to shreds as you see this, and you are looking in the doorway at them. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna come at them.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna come at them. And fuck
Okay.
them up.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to. Man, fuck! It's a swarm of rats. I am going to take out my rapier and hack away at them.
Okay. Swing
like
away,
fucking
Meryl.
golf swing these rats. Stupid fucking rats. That's an 8.
Swing away.
That might
Yeah.
hit. They're only rats.
That's a
Billy, as you go with this rapier to hit, surprisingly, despite the number of rats that there are, you're just kind of slipping around, and you don't manage to hit any of them.
Wow, these rats are tough.
fucking rats.
Nice.
All right, I just stand there. That's my turn. That's my turn. Nothing I can do after that. I went after these rats.
All right. Moving on to everyone else. It is now Rune's turn.
Rune.
Rune is out right now until he gets an initiative order.
To do what? I'll bamf Rune back. I don't really want to do anything with Rune, I guess.
Okay. I mean, Rune has her own reactions as well and stuff, but if you, in seeing this, she can look up at you and dash back up into your arms and go into your cloak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Veritan, it is your turn.
Cool. I will go down the stairs and see what's going on with Billy as I hear him heroically fighting rats.
Okay, that's 15 to get to there.
If
Uh,
never mind.
So 20 gets you here, so you're downstairs. And now I'm going to actually drop you on the top of the screen, so this is just looking into that room. Room.
All right.
Hold on 1 second. All right, so now you are looking in and seeing Billy trying to hack away at these rats.
I don't
Right of the
see-
screen.
I don't see in. I'm still outside the boat.
You're in the top right side of the screen. Do you not see?
It's a big black line straight down. I can't see beyond.
Oh, I'm
there.
sorry. I have a feeling that that's there. All right, so let me take care of that.
Beyond
There
the
we go.
veil. All right. I will see. Is it? So they're in one area. They're in front of him, right?
Yeah, it's a massive swarm. It's kind of like they're moving it, milling about like little bits and stuff around them, but for the most part, the swarm itself is right in front of Billy.
Then I will. I guess I can't. Can I firebolt them? I mean, is he in the way?
You can. So that was 20 to get there. We'll say for the sake of it that you could move to the side and just kind of get around him,
Okay,
or
yeah.
move inside. There's a
I will. Well, actually, because I do have 30. I'll go into the room right next to him. I want to get in the room.
Okay.
And I will firebolt these bitches right in front of him.
Okay. I believe that's with disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Okay, cool. I will do it anyway.
Okay.
And why can't I? Okay, cool. Shoot. Why can't I cast it? Oh, there we go. All right, 10.
All right. Despite moving in and getting up close to them, you just look inside and just aim this blazing hand at them, and it just and roll for damage.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
3.
You got
All
that
right.
D6 magic inspiration,
So
though.
we're gonna say
If
that
you-
you're
if
kind of
you
like
wanna
on the
use
edge here, right here.
Does that apply to damage?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Oh,
You
I will
magic
definitely
damage,
use
yeah.
that. I
You
will
can roll for that.
I will definitely use inspiration on that damage.
Okay.
Dude, use that D6.
Bam. 3. 6.
Excellent. So that's 6 fire damage.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Hey, the
so-
rats? What'd you hit?
The rats.
For the rats.
The ratkins.
And you just see
Rats.
as all these rats go around, as several of them just burn up as more blasted against the wall, and they kind of scurry about, screaming.
Jesus.
All right. And as this happens, okay. The skeletons begin to move.
Oh shit.
All right. And one of them is going to take out a short bow and shoot at Alenia.
Oh.
And that is a miss. And the other one is also going to take out their short bow and make another shot at Alenia.
Wow.
What do you
They
mean?
got it out for you.
You are
Because
standing
you're
at
so
the edge of the ship.
gorgeous.
And that hits critically for 10 piercing damage.
Fuck.
Fucking lame.
All right.
You mean fucking painful?
And
Yes, 10
Alenia, it
piercing.
is now your turn.
Perfect timing.
You fuck those bitches up.
Yeah, right. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Can I fucking see them?
You cannot.
Okay.
Could
Sucks
go
to be
under
you.
Right, I mean... What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dash under stair on under.
It is very hard for you to see right now. It's still pretty dark.
Wow.
Like a blind shot. You can heal yourself.
I would actually say there's a faint. There is just a faint glow, we will say, and you can see about within 5 feet of yourself right now. In dim light.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move, I don't know, 5 forward.
That's the edge. So you're right now looking at the edge of you're on the top of the bow of the ship. It's like an upper cabin area that is looking down at the deck, and the skeletons that you saw kind of moving past the grates are on the lower deck shooting up at you.
They're on the lower deck shooting up at me.
Yes, they are. You're standing right now on the edge of that upper deck.
Whatever. Okay. I mean, and in the direction of these fucking stupid ass skeletons, I'm gonna cast Turn Undead. Like,
Okay,
I don't
perfect.
fucking-
Oh. Nice.
excellent. So
I'm trying
Go
to
ahead and cast it.
I'm trying my hardest. It's not casting it. There we go.
we're gonna get a lot of those. All right. So how do you do this?
So I'm just going to like grip my holy symbol. Sorry, I can't see your screen. And I'm just gonna say like away.
Excellent. What is the DC for that?
I don't know if
It should be your spell save DC.
This one is different because it's like in my. It's like not in my. Whatever. I'll go to my
Just go to your spells, whatever that would be.
spells. It's spell save is 13.
Okay. And one of them fails, and another one does not. And for those that, Lenia, you just managed to make out that the one of them begins to kind of move away from the grate. Actually, no, it's going to spend its next turn doing that. So, great.
Does that use a spell slot?
No, that is just your channel divinity, but you've used your channel divinity. So no,
Oh,
no
yeah,
spell
Good.
slot.
I only get one
You-
channel divinity, huh?
Yes.
Great.
You did good, buddy.
You get him back on a short rest.
Can I don't know, move like like move or dash away from where these fucking skeletons are?
Sure, you can move back towards the bow of the ship. You could do a number of things. You can try and. Do you want to just move away?
Yeah, because I only have that once, and
Okay.
I can't see a fucking thing.
Sure. So you kind of just move behind you, feeling around. You feel Eve as you're kind of pushing past, and you get to the edge of the ship, and you end your turn there.
Okay.
All right.
So the one that's walking away, nobody hit it.
Eve, it is your turn,
Hit the other one first.
Okay.
and you get the sense, Eve, that this skeleton right here is already turning its head as though it's getting ready to move.
I am.
For some perspective, Veritan and Billy, I'm going to throw them over here as well so that you guys get an idea of where they are.
Hell yeah. Oh, they moved
Okay.
up.
Ugly ass.
Yeah, so they're right
ugly
there.
ass motherfucker.
This one right here is the one that seems like it's turning away.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
they had their
fucking
turn
these
already?
Rats, man.
They have not. But it just, you get the sense that that one is already kind of looking away. But
Yeah.
oh, sorry, they did have their turn. Alenia just went. So the following
it, yeah,
turn,
yeah,
it's going
okay.
to use its action. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just use guiding bolt on that one guy.
Which one?
That guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Send him to the grave again.
All right. Eve, looking out into, again, seeing Alenia getting shot has just infuriated you, and you look out across the bow and see this one skeleton holding this short bow, just kind of almost grinning with its teeth, and you fire this guiding bolt at it. Roll for damage.
Damn.
Okay. And this fiery, almost
Fuck
like
yeah.
fiery tornado almost appears in your hand, condensing, and it just blasts out of your hand, shooting across the deck and just blowing apart this skeleton as it just gets blasted across the deck in pieces, dead.
Hey! I killed it?
You killed it in one shot.
Holy fuck. Hell yeah.
Here we are dealing with a rat problem.
Yeah,
All right.
we're exterminators right
yeah.
now.
Eve, is there
so-
anything else that you were doing on your turn right now?
Let me just look at one more thing. Okay, give me a second. Nope, that's one. That's an action. Okay. Would do that, but I think I am okay for now.
Okay. All right. And you guys hear behind you the helm creak as a figure starts moving down from above the deck.
Oh no. Did we wake the hag? Fuck.
I'm about to slap this hag's face.
Look, all I care about are these motherfucking rats. Okay? These motherfucking rats. I am
On this
so
motherfucking
All
boat.
right.
on this motherfucking boat.
It is a nice hat.
It was a fucking nice hat. And they killed Ringo. And that pisses me off.
Well.
Well.
All right, and it is going to dash as it moves across the deck, and you just see Eve, this figure. It looks almost like a scarecrow, just horrific in appearance, wearing what looks like bloody sailor's clothing, kind of moving across, stumbling across the deck. It's got a peg leg at some point, other bits of almost like, it looks like visceral, like gore, just kind of attached to it as it just is coming in place, and its eyes are locked on you, and it ends its turn there. All right. It is now Le Rat's turn.
Damn
All right.
rats. Oh,
Damn it,
rats.
Billy, they are going to make an attack on you as the swarm surges up.
Come at me, rats! You ain't got nothing.
And you just see Veritan, these rats swarm up Billy's legs and come all over him for a second as he takes 8 piercing damage.
Oh, fuck.
Damn
Not
rats.
expecting that. Ow, that fucking hurt. That fucking hurt.
As he brushes them off, they kind of fall to the ground for a moment. All right. Billy, it is now your turn.
Alright, I am going to move north 1 space just so Veritan's out of it, and I'm going to use, I'm just fucking pissed, I'm just going to use Thunderclap on these motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
On the rats?
On the rats, yeah.
Dead. Rat vendetta.
Hard vendetta. All right.
Thunderclap.
Holy shit. What was that guy's fucking movement?
Oh my god.
He dashed.
Holy shit.
Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Okay. That sucks.
I thought you said thunderclap, not thundercrap.
Dude, I know, that was the worst. Seriously.
And
the
Veritan, you
fucking-
watch Billy as Billy just kind of like, yeah,
Right.
just the rats swarming all
Totally.
over him.
You just
Shit.
you just stamp your foot on the ground.
And he just makes this loud bang, and a couple rats just kind of squeak off, and they take 1 damage.
Ooh,
motherfucker.
gots to hurt.
That sucks. It's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst.
That's about as bad as it gets.
Pulled on their tails.
All right.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna look to Veritan, and I'm gonna give him another inspiration die.
Yeah!
And I'm gonna say, Veritan, no, that elf named Veritan, no, Veritan the magic
Man.
elf. And
Yeah!
Massive pause.
Yeah.
Massive boss.
so funny.
It
Help.
And you get another D6.
it was beautiful. I felt
Thank
it.
you.
Quite the serenade.
You moved up, right? As well?
I did. I moved up north five paces.
Okay, so
So
you move
that
here.
you weren't in the thunderclap space.
Yep.
Got it.
Cool.
All right, Billy. So that is the end of your turn, right?
That would be the
Veritan,
end of my amazing
it is
turn
your
that just
turn.
happened.
I will, I will, to close that door, is that a free action for this, just to close it?
The door seems to be a little. It's a stiff ship in a sense.
Okay.
I would say that for this, it would be a full action to close it and shut, like lock it.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
But if you're just closing the door, I will say that you can get that as a free action.
I will,
What? You're gonna close the door on us?
well, I got this fucking...
I like to think Billy has no idea about this figure coming off the helm. By the way, he is so focused on the rats. He doesn't know the danger
For
outside.
Ringo!
Yeah, this is
It's-
all
it-
for Ringo. He thinks everything's chill right now,
I will,
except he can't fucking hit these rats.
I will... Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna kill these rats. Firebolt these rats. Fuck these rats.
Okay.
Bam. Oh, baby.
Oh, wow. Roll
And
for
that 20 on
damage.
these rats.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, yeah. They're dead. Okay.
Although, technically, that would have been for disadvantage because you are right in front of them.
I can roll again. Do you want me to roll again?
Go ahead and roll again.
Oh, can you back up before
Oh,
you
Will 16!
I will accept the original damage roll.
Nice.
14.
shoot? The 10, the original 10.
Yes,
10
I
or
will.
14? Okay.
Because are you? Oh, so I will take the 10. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So,
You have the magical inspiration if you want to use it.
To be
Or you can
honest,
save it. It's up to you.
I'm gonna save it because there's no way these rats are fucking living through that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Again, Veritan, being so close, you manage to just summon this fireball, and seeing Billy desperately trying to fight them off, you just, again, almost reach down just a foot away and just blast this entire pack, and the whole swarm just breaks apart as they just scurry around. A ton of rats blasting against the wall in the room. Billy is covered in bits of rat tail and just kind of rat parts that kind of hit him. A few of them scamper off.
I will close the door as well.
Okay. So you close the door.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Trust me, there's something out there that wants our ass.
What about the girls?
The door just shut, but we gotta get these rats done, and then we'll be out there.
All right. So now, back on the ship, the skeleton turns with its short bow and looks at Eve, and is going to make an attack.
The skeleton. I thought
Wait,
the skeleton
skeleton
is
is
going
turned
away.
away.
There. Oh, you're absolutely
For a
right.
full minute.
Yep. And it's going to take its action, and it's going to run across the deck to the end of the bow.
Yes, bye, bitch.
That's right.
Away from us, right?
Yes, away from you. All the way to the opposite end of the bow. Alenia, it is your turn.
Right. So,
Alenia, I wouldn't suggest trying to go down there. I think I'm looking at the old hag.
I literally can't see a fucking thing. So I actually don't know where to go. Like, I cannot see.
Alenia, I will say that at this moment right now, there's a span of sunlight just kind of cresting in, and you get a brief glimpse of light limited inside the vision of the area that you're in.
It's morning right now. That's right.
I mean, where I'm standing, I can see, but like, I can't see anything.
I know.
outside of me. Oh, okay.
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 Um,
So this is what?
the old hag.
It looks like it's just a bunch of kind of bits of clothing, like sailor's cloth. It looks like there's almost blood and even entrails kind of hanging down from inside of it. It's got a peg leg. It looks like a scarecrow of sorts, but just a horrible parody of one. And it is strangely grinning and has gleaming eyes.
I don't know if you have some sort of spell that can push him back or attack from afar.
I mean, okay. Well, okay. I'm just going to hit whatever that frickin' thing is with Sacred Flame so that I can also use Healing Word on myself.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Flame 4.
Okay. There we go. That is... All right. As the sacred flame kind of descends on it, it looks up and it just moves aside as this small flame bursts past. But you do heal for 4.
There you go.
Right.
All right. Eve, it is now your turn.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me picture it. I want to walk up to the edge of the thing where I'm looking at her and then cast fairy fire.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast it right now because I can't see my screen fully. I wanna.
You are somewhere in the center here. Do you see this?
Well, I just am trying to. Yeah, that's exactly where I want to be. I just have my thing up so I can't see it at the same time.
Got it.
Okay. Give me a second. I guess I don't have it. Do I just... Is that all I do?
Yes. So you would do that. Requires concentration.
Like
What
how
is your spell save DC?
That's like
13.
13. It says on the bottom of it.
Got it. Thank you.
Ah, that's pretty good, Agatha. That's great.
All
Right.
right.
Because I figured also since Elenia can't see,
That's
if she
perfect.
lights it,
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
That is
That's
exactly what
brilliant.
you need.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
All right. So let's
oh
see.
God, I hope it hits her.
What is it? Dexterity.
Yeah. She has to fail a deck. No!
So this creature looks up at you, and you cast this spell. And again, as your hands kind of come together, this glittery light comes out, and you just throw. What color is the flame?
Oh, let's make it green.
Okay, and this glittery flame kind of shoots out, and you just blast this area in front, and it just hits and spreads around, almost creating like a little explosion effect as these flames mingle and bond to this creature, and it just looks at you as it's fully illuminated now in this glittery green light,
Okay.
and it is now shedding dim light as well.
Yeah. And call it stupid, too. Call him stupid.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mother hated you.
Yeah, get in his mind.
Yeah, get his dome. Yeah, your dad was a whore.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
The only bad thing about that is that like she doesn't get any hit, you know, like she doesn't get any damage.
Eve, are you doing anything else?
They shut the door. I guess I don't know that.
You're like, oh, the boys will help. For sure.
No.
They can see her. Maybe
Again.
that would be a signal.
Oblivious. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess I'm oblivious to the fact that you closed the door. Okay, I'm just going to. Elenia, do you see her now with the light?
that glittery green bitch? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great, perfect. I'm done with my roll.
Okay. And as this happens, this thing looks up at you, and this grimace appears on its face as almost flames appear in its mouth. Its eyes glow for a second, and it gives you this terrifying smile.
Gosh.
All right. You must make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If for whatever reason, okay, what is she gonna do to me?
You
Nobody
just gotta
knows.
roll the dice. You just gotta roll it.
Right. They said behind a closed door.
That's pretty good. That's
So as this
Yeah.
horrifying visage looks at you, appearing deep into your soul, trying to just terrify you for a moment, you look past it, seeing this kind of sparkly, glittery flame around it, and are not afraid.
Okay, cool.
All right, Billy, it is your turn.
All right. Oh, fuck these rats.
Kill the
with my
rats.
rapier, I'm gonna go for another rapier attack. Because the last attack was like the most fucking weakest thing of all time.
It was so impressive.
That's a 23.
That's a 23.
That's a 23.
Uh,
We got a 23, 23,
and
and
with 7 damage.
23, 19. We got a
And
23,
Billy,
19.
as these rats are attempting to flee around you, Veritan, you watch as Billy just is kind of like thump, 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 and then one tries to slip away into the corner, just shrieking between all the gore of its victims. A little piece of the captain's hat in its mouth, and Billy just thump and kills all the rats.
Yay!
And with that, I'm gonna do one of these, and I'm gonna walk out and open the door back outside.
And I'm gonna be like, no, 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 wait.
And I'm just gonna be like,
Can
And
he
you just see this.
close
Just closes it.
You've opened it. You only get one free action. The door is open.
I just open it and I'm like, I see why you closed the door.
Yeah.
Veritan, it is your turn.
Bravely leaving us girls outside.
Fuck. I have a bonus action. With that, I'm just gonna go.
Sing it a song. Sing it a song.
Alenia. No, who
Yeah?
goes first? Yeah. I'm gonna say, I have a friend who's a healer, but you should think twice to come near her, because when she fights, she's a heavy.
Heavy?
Yeah. Because when she fights, she's a heavyweight, and though she can levitate, she'll beat your ass up. Rest assured.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
That makes sense. It was in my head. It was better.
I love it.
Is that my inspiration?
That's your inspiration.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah.
Elena, you just hear this kind of pleasant tune coming from down below, and you know it's Billy, and you make up the words despite the fact that it's going through the floorboards beneath you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Veritan, it is your turn.
I am gonna turn to Billy and just say, I told you to keep it shut, as I reach for my back and kneel down to my knees and close my eyes for a second as my cloak begins to slightly glow blue. And from my back,
fuck.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, and so you're gonna see this light start to illuminate from my hand. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm going to take my other hand and put my diamond from my chromatic orb right inside of it, and instantly this bow extends out in a magical way. And I'm just going to tell him, stand back, and I am going to pull my bow back and release chromatic orb at this creature.
Oh, fuck, magic
Okay.
man.
And I will. It will be. It will be a lightning bolt at this guy.
All right. Roll for attack.
I will add inspiration to that. Inspiration, come on, baby. 13. Hopefully that.
And
hits.
as you pull this glowing bow behind you, putting this diamond into it, and as you draw it back, Billy, you see this lightning bolt begin to form into place as the bow is pulled back. A string just faintly appears behind it as it reaches its apex, and he releases this bolt, and you just hear this ka-bam! As it shoots through the air, and the girls, you see just this lightning bolt shoot out and hit this scarecrow, and a faint tune comes out of it as it goes through, and roll for damage.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I listened to the tune.
And it is your limerick.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like me.
What can I do
Roll
here?
for damage.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, people. Hold on. All
I
right.
can't take it anymore.
16.
Oh,
No,
shit.
19.
Oh yeah, 19. Oh yeah.
All right. So as this lightning bolt shoots through, and it just comes through, blasting a hole inside of this scarecrow as it just is almost like in shock. You just see, again, pieces of hay and clothing, and it looks like a few randomly placed organs that don't make sense in there, just kind of falling away as this charred remains. It takes 19 lightning damage.
Nice.
All right.
Pew pew.
Good hit.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And then I will move to the back of the room.
Okay.
And up one actually. Right,
Sure.
that's good. Do I? Yeah, that's good.
Right now it's difficult terrain between all the rat gore and the things that are in the room as well.
Fine.
But you get by easily. All right, let me do some math really quick. Okay. It is now the skeleton's turn, and you all just see again the skeleton just kind of walking near the back of the boat, just kind of hitting the railing, kind of bump, bump, bump. And Alenia, it is now your turn. You just saw this lightning bolt shoot out of the deck. Oh, and Virzin, I would say that would have been with advantage as well, because of fairy fire.
Well,
I will say this. Go ahead and roll for the sake of saving that inspiration die. Because fairy fire was cast and you do have that. So
okay, I'll roll again.
and if it hits, I will say that you can keep that.
Did not.
Okay, did not. All right. So right now it's still this has this flame glittering around it, Alenia, as you're looking at this scarecrow.
So does she get advantage too?
Everyone gets advantage right now as you're maintaining concentration on this.
Girl, you're welcome.
Okay, great. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the Scarecrow then.
Okay.
Do it.
That's with advantage.
I think it did it with advantage, no?
It did. Roll for damage.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, and again, Alenia, just at the edge of the ship, looking down, you see this thing, and despite that it's going through the railing and such, you manage to fire this bolt, and it goes through, and it just clips the head of this scarecrow, taking off half of its mask, as one eye gleaming at you, as it starts to burn with this flame. It takes 14 radiant damage. And it looks like it just kind of pieces are just kind of holding it in place right now at this point. It's like it's starting to kind of wobble a little bit. Eve, it is your turn. It looks like it's just holding on to like one bony leg and it's just kind of wobbling as it's
Sweep that
one
bony
eye
leg,
gleams at
Johnny.
you.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg!
Sweep the leg.
I would like to hit her with the thunder wave. Pow, 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 pow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
I'm gonna say it rolls a 10.
10.
Okay. You watch as this scarecrow, very injured, just gets blasted by this thunder wave and blows across the deck as the sails all kind of push back from this energy that you created. Now, I want to know this. Where are you casting this? Are you casting this just on top of the deck, kind of filling the cube there, or in front of you? Because right now you're looking at like kind of a cube again.
Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of like went to the edge.
Okay.
I could kind of, because I know it's like a cube, but I'm assuming I could direct it towards.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you hit this whole area and just blasted it across the deck, and the sails just kind of fill and split in that one section of the foremast that you have hit, and it just kind of shreds a little bit in the breeze, and that sail starts to just kind of fade a little bit as the wind that was carrying it goes away.
Oh.
All right.
I killed it?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you killed it.
Doesn't seem like.
Fuck, it's done.
Oh shit.
We still have that skeleton guy.
Yeah, Yeah.
Let's just go knock him over the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That'd be hilarious.
yeah. Let's hang him over until he gives
Just
us a
chuck
answer.
him over the side.
All right. For the
I mean-
time being, right now, it is still moving away from Millennia.
Billy, do you want to go help me throw this thing over the fucking edge of the boat?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll follow Veritin to go throw the thing over the edge of the boat.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly behind Billy, because Billy's beefier than I am, right, Billy?
I am, yes.
All right.
I'm definitely bigger than you.
Yeah, we heard the rhyme.
Yeah. Where is it at?
He's at the far end of the boat, just
It's all the way on the side.
hitting the railing as he's kind of going.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
sneak around quietly All right. Let's just go push this thing over and be done with it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And it's just kind of like hitting the rail, right?
Oh, it's just, I mean, it's almost robotic in nature. It's just trying to get away from Millennia. Just
Okay.
moving back and forth, trying to get away from this.
So can we
Just like-
combo move together and just like
Yeah,
Push it
like
up.
I imagine like grabbing like the torso and just chucking him over.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
like go for the feet and just lift him up as well.
But both of you can roll a grapple with advantage on both of you.
All right.
What do you want to roll? Strength check?
Just
or
roll
what?
an athletics check.
Okay, with advantage. Okay.
Come on. Oh, nat 20. Okay, that's great.
Hold on.
Billy,
You're
finish
supposed to
yours.
have with advantage, yeah.
Oh, baby! Come
Okay.
on. Nat 20 there.
Verigen, you go and pick this thing up, and you just lift this whole skeleton over as Billy tries to get out of something.
I can't get a grasp.
He just
I can't
ends
get a
up
grip.
grabbing. Strangely enough, it looks like the jawbone. He doesn't know how he got it. But you take the whole skeleton, Verigen, and just dump it over the edge, and you get a splash. And Billy looks over at you, holding this jawbone, and just kind of hucks it over.
Yeah.
All right.
Well done. Well done. Team effort. Team effort
Very
right
good
there.
job. It was all you. It was all you.
Woohoo!
Oh, thank you. Oh, you did a lot. You did a lot. You definitely helped. Points for the assist. I want to go check the body of that scarecrow thing.
Okay.
I am
Yeah.
going to I'm gonna grab the helm.
Oh, okay.
The what?
I wanna go
The wheel.
grab the helm and I wanna turn it really hard to see if anything happens to the boat.
Sure. Go ahead and turn it.
I turn it.
So, as you turn this helm, Verigen, you watch as the sky above you rotates.
What?
And it looks like the storm itself is shifting as you are turning this in place.
Oh shit!
And the
this thing-
sails themselves, the ones that are still there, it feels like the helm is turning a little slowly just because of this. The one sail doesn't have enough wind in it, it looks like. But you get the sense that the ship is almost directing itself through this storm as you turn this left and right. And you hear this cackling once again.
I am
I
going
wouldn't do that if I were you, dearie.
Ew.
Oh, that wasn't. Fuck! I thought maybe we fought the hag. Well, obviously not.
I will stop it.
I have an idea. How about we just light this whole thing on fire?
Yeah, I will stop it and I will say doesn't look like you're willing to show yourself just yet, so how about a little taste of this? And I will light my hand on fire and throw it at the sails.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
With firebolt, right? Okay.
Do we check the ship and make sure that like Bowden and Avelina aren't on it
Yeah, we need. Yeah, I was thinking that we need to do that.
before we like
Okay.
torch the whole ship?
Yeah, but
I
he's
throw
getting
it.
rid of the sail. The sail's fine.
Sail.
All right. Roll for damage.
9.
Once again, drawing this bow out, you notch a firebolt to it, and again, pull it back, and this flame arrow almost appears, and it just shoots, and it just hits the sail, starting to burn it a little bit. And from down below deck, you just hear another cackling. Oh, I can do that too, dearie. And you hear screaming coming from below deck.
Oh.
No! Please! Not her! Please! And more screaming as this horrible sound comes from beneath the deck.
Do I recognize the voice?
You go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh fuck.
Investigation?
You're trying to figure out if you remember the voice, or if you like what voice it is.
Okay. Got it. Investigation. 24.
Ooh.
It sounds like it could be Bowden.
I'll go over to the group.
Oh.
You all heard that?
I'm looting Scarecrow guy.
I'm gonna go actually. I'm gonna go into the door that we fought rats in. Because
Okay.
I remember seeing some lights happening there earlier, I believe, and I'm gonna start investigating through the pile of stuff.
Okay, we're gonna move everyone to the top of the deck then. All right, top of the screen.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
all right, so Billy, you are investigating a scarecrow. Barrington, you're looking at what?
I mean, just all that pile of stuff, just kind of sifting through.
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation
Uh,
check. Billy, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Um,
10.
10.
Billy,
I've been rolling like shit.
it looks like that somebody puts pieces of clothing together over a wooden frame of sorts and took out the guts of some other creature, humanoid of some kind, and planted them inside of the scarecrow, almost giving it like humanoid qualities.
That's great. And that's all I see. There's nothing on
That
it.
is
like, no.
all you see, and it is disgusting.
I leave it and I join Veritan.
Can I look and investigate, like if I can see through this?
Eve, go ahead and make a perception check, please. Veritan, let's see what you rolled.
10.
I'm going to do guidance on myself,
Okay.
and then you said perception.
Yes.
Nice, 24. Tell me what I see, DM.
All right. Veritan, looking around, it looks like it's a bunch of rotten kind of fruit and various things. You have what looks like just like rotten, like bags of flour, fruit. It looks like salted meats. Everything just looks tarnished, like the rats have just kind of eaten away at a lot of different things. And there just seems to be just like a strange looking hat above everything in the corner.
I'll go for the hat.
Okay. It looks like an ugly hat. And it's
I will. What is it like? Ugly hat, as in like? What do you mean? Like, how does it?
it looks like it's right now it's like it's dirty. It's kind of like a longer hat, but at the same time though it's not like the wizard hat that you're thinking of. It's like more of like kind of like just a cap, like the ones that have like the deeper heads where it like kind of like pops forward in a sense. And it just looks like a poor man's hat.
Is it damaged at all?
It's not, but it just looks and it smells funny too.
It's not damaged, and it's.
Like a Peaky Blinder type hat?
Melly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. Let's see. Would my detect magic still be on?
No, it's one of those where she kind of canceled your spell, but you did get the sensation.
Counterspelled my ass?
You get the sensation that there were things that you did detect, quite a few within the ship, as you blasted through several layers, and it did
I put
feel
that
like. Okay, you put that.
Yeah,
on.
you do. Fuck yeah, you do.
All right.
Hey, Veritan, what kind of hat is that? What do you got there?
It's a smelly one.
And
it's mine!
Hat.
Okay, shit, damn, man.
Damn.
While he's putting on his hat, I also want to look around to see if there's anything cool in here.
Veritan, you put it on and nothing seems to happen. It just smells kind of gross, and it feels a little bit like there's like mildew maybe inside the hat.
I will keep it on.
See it.
I get a hat this time.
What is, Henderson, what is this box thingy?
It looks like it was a cage.
Okay.
So there was a small cage within that area. Just bones inside of it at this point.
Okay.
Just
I want to,
note,
like, if...
it is 11 o'clock, by the way. Just so everybody.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We'll start wrapping things up here. Eve, as you are looking down, you see this swirling kind of, again, this vortex coming out, and this glowing light appears to be getting a little bit brighter. And as you're looking in, you just see what looks like seaweed and water and blood. And it looks like there's some sort of bodies that are wrapped up. And you just see the faint source of light. You see just what appears to be almost like points, sharp points jutting out, but it's hard to kind of get a look through as everything's swirling about. But it almost looks like it is a trident.
A trident?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Wait, where's the
Poseidon
trident?
ship.
She's
a
looking
trident?
deep inside the maelstrom.
Oh. Deep.
Is that a staircase right there going down?
This is a staircase going down.
Good to know.
So let me ask you all this.
Yeah.
I think we pause.
This-
I think we
This
pause
might
here.
be a good spot to pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we want to explore the rest of the ship, but we should pause before we start doing that.
I think you're going to get into some things, so I think this
Yeah.
might be a good spot to pause.
I agree.
I want
I agree.
to know.
Is there anything else you'd like to do right now?
Well,
Be careful because it could lead us into something.
no. I mean, I just want to note that. So my activation of my robe will still be active.
It is.
Yeah.
I would say at this point, with combat and everything else, you are about 2 minutes in.
Okay. Cool.
It's been kind of quick the way that things have been going, but you got about
Well,
8 minutes left.
Eleni, I still think you have inspiration from me also, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Grammarly
Yeah.
does more
I didn't.
than
I'm gonna write a note of it, but you can write a note of it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a note in my notebook.
Yeah, that'll last you like a few more. Like it lasts 10 minutes total. So like, if you're,
I would also say that Lenny has about 8 minutes left.
Yeah, you have about 8 minutes left for that. But yeah, make a note of it because that can come in handy.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna want to use it
Yeah.
for sure.
All right.
There's gonna be a commercial first. I'll watch it.
Okay.
Are you watching it?
I just saw the link. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That is Billy when he gets.
I love how you
inspiration.
said inspiration.
Yeah, he feels that beautiful whenever he inspires.
It was beautiful. A lot
So,
of beautiful
yeah.
songs tonight.
Okay.
I think it's because everyone always says inspo.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That honestly, that is fantastic.
What are you
That
looking
is
at?
that is exactly what Billy does when he casts inspiration on you.
Go to the chat on Zoom.
Yeah,
Oh.
100%. That's what happens to you guys.
Yeah. Oh, that's how it feels. That's how it feels.
It's
Right?
great.
That's it, man.
That's too good. Yeah, nice job. You guys eviscerated that scarecrow.
Yeah.
No, we did not eviscerate one of those rats. That
No.
took way too long.
Honestly, I think my favorite part was Billy getting so caught up with emotion that Ringo died once again that he just couldn't hit the rats.
Yeah.
Cannot do it.
Oh, I had
I'm so
such a
upset.
good plan for the rats, but I realized like if I just went down there, I would have left Elenia up there blind, unable to do anything. So
I know
I,
you guys are dicks.
so I was like,
Hey man, Billy had no idea that the scarecrow thing was about to come on out.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard not having night vision, dude.
It sucks.
Yep. It's where torches come in handy. That's where all kinds of things come in handy.
Yeah.
But that fairy fire, that was clutch.
That's perfect for.
Honestly, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great, especially because it gave advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like really.
Well, and
that
I
was
couldn't
huge.
fucking see. I couldn't see a thing. I was like, all right.
yeah, that's the thing. I was nervous of casting it because if the scarecrow didn't lose the saving throw or whatever it was, like
Then it's a waste.
it was a complete waste of like my slot. We had no advantage. Like it could have like completely like
Gone wrong.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the one
gamble. It was a
100%.
gamble.
Yeah.
Because like unless I would have done like, guidance on myself, but that's an action. So like one of them needed to have been extra. What's the extra action that you can do?
Well, guidance is also concentration. So the minute that you would do fairy fire, you'd lose guidance.
Right, I know, that's what I'm saying. So like,
Mhm.
let's pretend guidance or fairy fire was extra action. What's
A bonus action.
bonus action? I could have done it, and then I was like, ooh. So that one is definitely good to use. Like if I were to have guidance from before or have an
No, it doesn't stack like that. Guidance is different anyways. It only applies to skills. You're not making a skill; they're making a saving throw. So technically, like things like Bane or there's other spells that you guys can do that would end up causing it to maybe do worse. Another thing with Fairy Fire is that it's a zone attack. So if you hit a bunch of things at once, your odds are that like more people might fail the saving throw.
Right, that's true.
But in this case, it worked, and the gamble was worth it.
Hell
That
yeah.
was great.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun. That was a great session.
Yeah, nice job, you guys.
Fun session.
Cool.
Way to dive deeper in the storm. Verigen, honestly, that image